Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? It is a lovely Sunday, and we are going to be farming a little bit for Legion Revenant and some other stuff. For other stuff, I actually want to do it first so I don't forget, because I've been forgetting way too often. So before we get into the actual Legion Revenant stuff, we're gonna go grab some daily drops and do that first. So let's do that. But hey, welcome to the stream. Hopefully y'all had a great weekend. Christmas coming up soon. Christmas is like this week, right? Right? It is. Well, at the end of the week. Well, basically next weekend. It's like a week away, basically. A little less. Alright, I think they added more house item drops since the last time we played. Did I just get sparred and then someone... What's going on? I did, didn't I? What are you guys doing? Are you making part 2? I didn't see that character's name. They just sparred my character and left very quickly. First time checking out the stream. Hey, welcome, man. Welcome. Oh, there was a new wolf drop added. Winter Wild Wolf. Looks alright, I guess. Alright, let's go get the house items first, because that's one of the more recent drops. I don't really care about the wolf, to be honest. We should get some different music. What do you guys Wait, I'm not typing? Why am I not typing? Oh yeah, and hit the like button on the stream as well. Helps it out. Listen to Oblivion music for a little bit. Alright. There's some new drops here. Let's pick them up. Let's get NSOD equipped as well. So we're gonna be doing some farming. Might as well have the damage boost and stuff on. Where that is. NSOD. There we go. I don't know if my cape's enhanced or not. Oh well. We should probably actually care about that. Is it? If you guys didn't see, they added a non-member level 100 enhancement as well. If you guys have not seen that yet. Seems pretty neato that they did that. I'll probably throw in the news video. I was the one who sparred you. Oh nice, okay. As per usual, I can't even get the tag with VHL. VHL is a terrible class. Can't even tag the monster. Garbage class. Who uses this terrible class VHL? Actual 0 out of 10 class. Can't even tag a monster. Why the Oblivion music just get really loud? Have I heard about the new blinding light? The one in the chest, the 10K? Isn't it Garbanzo? Isn't it pretty bad? Like 5% boost, so it's just an annoying item, not a boosted item. Why does the AE keep doing that? They keep putting like really like tiny boosts that just to annoy people. I don't get that. Like it's more of a hindrance than a help. Even if you're a brand new player, what's 5% gonna help with? You can spend like an hour or less farming something and get a way better percent. I don't understand. Have I got any ACs? Wait, have I got any free ACs that people are giving out? No, I have not. Not even 200. I have not received a single adventure coin from the event. If I do, I'll probably tweet about it or something, but I've not. I've logged in every day for the event as well. Well, I log in every day anyway, with or without the event, to do the daily Doom spins. I've been checking the chat when I log in, and yeah, I never see it there. I saw some people in a battle while typing it every time a new person joined, but I didn't. I've never actually got any ACs from the event. People are doing like the slash me, you have one AC or whatever. Like they're doing that in the chat. Is that how it works? The slash me? What is it? I don't know. They're doing some kind of thing in the chat. Holds my account. It'll be 10 in February, not 11. 10, 11 next year. Next February. I feel like it'd be fun to like watch YouTube videos and stuff on these streams, but I don't want to get them like copyright claimed. Yeah, what kind of video game soundtracks do you guys want to hear? Because we can listen to basically any of that stuff. A stool? Alright. I'll take a stool, I guess. Some more. I thought we already got that, but I guess it's a different one. And a wall light. Alright. 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 Grab that up. Table with some coffee on it. I might actually use that. That looks pretty cool. Oh, a logo for the ground. Okay. Wow, they just added every like Starbucks related item you could possibly want to this video game. It's like a hashtag ad almost. Online Miami OST. That's all copyright. I listened to it on stream before. It's copyrighted. It's also very aggressive. It's more aggressive than the Doom soundtrack. It's not good background music IMO. It's good in that game. I do like that soundtrack. Definitely not AQ. AQ actually has some bangers in some of the maps. Like the songs, the music at the end of my videos recently, the outro that I've been using. That's the Yolgar OST. It's funny, I entered the server and instant got K. Didn't even know the event happened. Extreme luck. I donated some back. Oh, you got 10k. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I saw some people commenting on like my videos and posts that they're winning ACs, so that's cool to see people winning. I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. It's cool they're getting ACs. What's it? I haven't looked at the leaderboard in a while. What's the AC count at? Let's check it, chat. Let's check. Let's see. Where's that sitting on? Where are they chilling at? Donation. Ooh, that was at 50 million. Holy. Rust Bucket's still on top with 1.5 million ACs donated. I recognize this name. You're at 200k? Jesus. I recognize any other names? I know I've seen 1337 rounds, Stargirl, Noob for sure, Shy, yeah. Mob, maybe, Lance, definitely. Maybe Hydrated. Sarah, yeah. Yeah, Pole, I think. Yeah, I recognize quite a few of these names. That one for sure. I think I've seen them in comments before. That's crazy. Lazy. Not. Guy. Yeah, I recognize some of these names. Arch Queen's up there with 60. Illness up there with 50. God damn, alright. That's from the artist, isn't it? I think the artists get sent free ACs once in a while. So maybe they're just using them. They probably have an abundance of the ACs on their accounts, I'd imagine. So what's top 250 right now? Top 250 is 40,000. And it gets to 50,000 at 213. So it's going to be 50,000 soon for top 250. Damn, okay. Jesus. That's pretty nuts. Yo, what's up, Fentanyl? The old old ogre OST, Yolgar OST. You're trying to get SSG? Yeah, there's a daily quest. You don't have to burn your fingers out on that. How are you farming Legion Revenant? Oh, we're not right now. We're farming drops. We'll be Revenant farming later. I need something to put my title. I could make my title farming daily drops and Legion Revenant and this and your mom and all that stuff, but I feel like I'd be way too long of a title. You know? Clickbait. My mom, Monka Omega. That's my BTTV not working. They get a dopamine meme rush from you mentioning their names. What, the people on that list? I doubt they're even watching the stream right now from the AC list. Maybe there's maybe there's a few people on that list that are watching the stream. Would be in the realm of possibility, I guess. I think we have all the new jobs. Yeah. I think we got them all. So let's see. What else am I missing? I'm missing, like, there was like this one pet that was really cool. Okay, we haven't got the Angry Snowman. It's available in Snowpath. I'm watching the stream. Oh. That's good. It's good someone is. That's a cool looking map. Is it from the Snow Golems? No, from Frosty. Frosty the Snowman. Oh, he's got very little HP. Stop hitting him. If you're in this room, please just AFK. He's gonna die. Okay, never mind. You can hit him now. Alright. Got the Angry Snowman pet. Nice. On to the next drop. Alright, this one's... Oh, hey! Thank you. Ew, thank you so much for the 545. Appreciate that. Thank you a lot, Hoenn. I'm at... So why is OBS so quiet? Oh, shit. Turn off display captions, my bad. OBS is turned up all the way. That's so weird. Anyway, can you guys hear the dono stuff all right? When new emotes? Okay, one thing at a time. How far am I with LR farming? We're still doing the first quest, and we are 13 out of 20, I think. I think we're 13. Oh no, 16. Oh, we only need 4 more, right? It's only 20 for the first one, right? Oh, okay, we're getting kind of close. Yeah. Appreciate the super chat. And when are the new emotes? So I talked to Zyles. I've Yeah, I talked to the artist. I've paid the artist. The artist said they're working on the emotes. When they'll be finished? Sometime very soon, hopefully. I don't know. I'm not rushing them or anything. So I've worked with them before. They've made art for a bunch of art for me in the past. So it'll be done soon. TM. I don't know. I'm not pushing it. They said they were busy with the exams and stuff, but I think their exam stuff are over now, so should be done any day now. Also, I kind of just hit them up when their commissions were closed, so I'm not too. It's not like they were asking to be commissioned. I kind of just sent Zyles a DM and be like, hey, you want to make an emo? And that's kind of how that went. So I'm not gonna be too pushy. Okay, so we're battling some guy's name that I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce here on this map. I'm guessing it's the boss. Oh, it's this guy. How do you even say that? I got scammed? No, I didn't get scammed. Zyles was literally made like fan art for free, like many times for me in the past. Like it's no. I've only been scammed from a commission one time, and then like they half did it, so it's like I half got scammed. And I'm not too worried about it either because it wasn't that expensive of a commission, but there's not much I can do about it. It's not like you can just like force the artist. What am I going to take him to court? Is Legion Remnant even worth how many hours of farming you need to do? Only one time? I mean, only getting scammed one time on the internet from giving people random money to make art, I think that's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Anyone else been scammed online for like commissions and stuff for art? I feel like for the amount of art I've commissioned, which isn't that much, but it's a bit at this point. I get art made every once in a while, but I feel like it's a good ratio I got. One time out of like 20. Okay, so this guy drops a sword we're looking for. You never commission? That's fair enough, yeah. I never thought he'd commission stuff, but I want to get art for like the YouTube channel and stuff. But then I'm like, I just kind of want to get cool art now. You're like, at first I was like, yeah, it's just for the YouTube channel, right? Like but I still kind of get it made for the YouTube channel for most of the part. But it's at the same time, it's still like, I like getting cool art too. It's kind of a mix now, more than just a YouTube thing. You saying I got $10 for an account and got nothing? I don't know what a token is. What is that? Childhood trauma and anxiety. I remember in AQ Worlds there used to be a bunch of people that were trying to like trade accounts and stuff. They'd hang out in Yolgar all day. Maybe I just don't go to hang out in Yolgar that often these days, but I don't see. Does that still happen a lot? When I log into AQ now, I just instant go to my house. And even then, even with the like few seconds that I'm in battle on, sometimes someone will say, "Hey, Korey," and then I just like I'm just as soon as I log in, I'm spamming the house button. I wish I could default log into my house. And then sometimes there's people in my house when I'm off, not streaming or anything, and there's people in my house, which is interesting. Dragon Ball Z mobile gacha game. Okay. Yeah, I've never got into a gacha game. Most money I ever spent on a mobile game, like a game only on your phone, was on Clash of Clans back in the day. Way back. I spent like $40 on it or something. Maybe 50 on Clash of Clans. That game's terrible. that game spawned my hate of like basically every mobile game. I don't go near mobile games. Very few and far between. Do I ever put AQ Worlds off stream for fun? I want to sometimes, and I don't. if that makes any sense. I might do the Legion token part of this farm off stream for Revenant. I might just like watch The Witcher or whatever while I'm farming it. One thing I wish you could play AQ. I know it's like the big thing of the community right now, but I wish I could play AQ Worlds on my phone, to be honest. I think it'd be a great little thing to log in for a few seconds, you know, do some like daily shit you gotta do on the daily when you're out and about, when you got some free time. I think it'd be a good game for that. The Witcher was so good. Oh, you finished season 2 already? I watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes of season 2 for Witcher. I was kind of tired watching it, and I fell asleep like halfway through one of the episodes. Not because it was boring, but because I was laying in my bed watching TV, and I was tired. But yeah, so I gotta continue that. Did I get 10k AC? I wish. Save me some real money if someone actually gifted me 10k AC. No, I'll have to buy some AC soon, to be honest. I'm hoping I get some AC, but I'm not gonna be too I'm not gonna be too upset one way or another. Why am I ignoring you? I'm not. Hey BB, what's up, man? Never thought I'd see a day where you farm Legion Revenant and VHL. Oh yeah, thanks for the help at the beginning at the VHL farm. You helped me out a little bit there. Appreciate that, man. AQW and fun, two parallel lines that never meet. Yeah, I saw Ricochet made a video about AQW being a dress-up game today. It always has been, man. I don't know if Ricochet's in the stream right now, but I know he comments on a lot of my videos, but I've seen him in the stream before. But yeah, this game's always been a dress-up game. The only point of getting more DPS is so you can farm dress-up items faster, more efficiently. It's the whole point of every MMO. Well, some MMOs have PvP in the late game, but this game kind of doesn't. Late game for MMOs is dressing up and PvP. And rare drop farming, which is part of the dress up. It's rare drop farming, PvP, and dress up. And, you know, and sometimes the PvP rewards go into the dress up as well. Have we not got the weapon? It said there was a weapon drop here. Frostfall Barbarian. Hell's Dot or whatever? Yeah, that's the right guy. Have we already got this? Maybe we already got this. I don't think we have. Wait, is it rare already? No, it's from the 10th. One sword. Interesting. Yeah, AFKing and battle on. That's endgame. I've seen Bleach. I haven't seen the original Bleach, but I saw some people talking about it. Is that coming back or whatever? That's cool. Hopefully it's as good as the original. I don't know the context of the original or anything like that, but I hear there's people like Bleach, the original, so if it's coming back, hopefully it doesn't disappoint people. Back after 10 years. Oh, so they haven't made a new season for 10 years? Are they like rebooting it, or is it a new season? There's some anime I've watched that just like ended, and I wish they had more seasons of it. So that's cool. Nice FPS. Nothing I can do about it. I can't wait till Copium, till the hypothetical, maybe happening, probably not, day where we can play this game in a smooth frame rate. My streams are gonna be, I can stream at 60 FPS, I can upload videos at 60 FPS. Oh god. My eyeballs won't bleed if I look at the screen. Can you get I'm a donate twice from Wheel? No, you can only get it once. You can get unlimited potions to redeem the, don't spam it, man. I already answered your question. Don't be weird. I won't put you in timeout just because you spammed it. You'll be able to talk again in chat in 5 minutes. Oh, hey, Hans. What's up, man? I like how I noticed Hans... Hey, Con. What's up? I noticed Hans because he timed someone out in the chat. Hans doesn't say anything. He just times someone out. Good mod, I guess. Yeah, it's lurking. AQW mobile, solid FPS. It will have solid FPS if it actually ever exists and is actually ever in our hands to be played. It will have solid frame rate. There's no way they can mess it up. It's literally, they couldn't mess it up, and if they do, people will be able to fix it themselves because it'll be on Unity Game Engine, and you could fix it yourself on the Unity Game Engine. You could just open up an INI file and fix the game if RX Entertainment doesn't have a competent port, or not port, but a competent build of the game. Nah, but Spider should be working on it, so it should be fine. Spider should be helping out, making sure it's not too bad, hopefully. But yeah, it's literally on a massively used game engine, so it shouldn't be bad. AQ3D FPS blows, is surprisingly bad in some areas. I don't know how they achieve that with how bad that game looks. Like, my FPS drops below 200 in some areas in AQ3D. Imagine that game looking like that, dropping below 200 frames. It's I don't know how they accomplished that, but they did somehow. The game must run like cheeks on mobile phones. AQ3D. Drop some AP codes? No thanks. I'm gonna buy myself some AP soon. Sometimes if you're lurking in the stream, people put them in the chat. That's happened quite a few times in the past. Happened on the last stream. I haven't seen this game in years. The frame rate, yeah, it's just as bad as you remember it. Do I think older Hero classes should be buffed? Yes, I do. Okay, we're not getting this blade. It's obviously not dropping. We've been here for way too long for it to actually drop. It must be gone from the loot pool. They must have removed it already, so I missed it. Well, sucks, I guess. Sucks to suck. Guess I'm too late for that one. Hopefully I didn't miss the other one, because there's these other two ones that are actually cool and I want. They're from Guy Furious and Frostvale. Vale. It'd be great to see AQ run at 60. Yeah, it would. Hopefully, our next entertainment's taking the Furious or Fury? Furious. Okay. Hopefully our external entertainment's taking on the feedback they got from that video they uploaded with the like movement and stuff. Because yeah, like the running animation looks scuffed. It's all hell. A lot of people are pointing that out with the AQ3D gameplay they showed. So hopefully it gets cleaned up. Hopefully they don't leave it in a terrible state and just never go and fix it. Because that's happened with AQ3D for a lot of things. Have I played any Assassin's Creed games? No. I tried to play the one based in Egypt recently, and I got bored of it like 2 hours in. I wanted to like it though, but it just didn't hook me. Did not hook me. If they ever make a Assassin's Creed like a samurai game that everyone wants, I'll probably try that out. No, don't update my PC. Windows 11. Jesus. Windows 11 wants to update. It needs to update and restart your PC like once a week. I feel like it's really annoying. Can they have like a monthly update or something? Like, why is it like Steam where imagine every Steam update you need to restart your PC for that. Like you boot up your PC and immediately Steam's like, oh, we need to restart. That's what having Windows 11's like. It's really annoying. And it'll give you like a warning like 3 or 4 times, and then it'll just do it without asking. It's so bad. And the funny thing is, Microsoft knows it's bad too. They just don't care. Have I got any ACs? No, I've not. I've not. I should type that on the screen. It's a common question for today, I guess. I have not gotten any ACs. I'm also not a big fan of the gifting system, period. That's my stance on it. Not a big fan. I don't like how it's done. I think I'm not against people getting free ACs in game with the system, but I think the whole prizes and all that sort of stuff is just a big whale trap. A massive whale trap. There she blows. Okay, so we're looking for pets from this guy. Oh, we got one. Aren't they so cute? Little troubles. There's one more we gotta get. Why are you not a fan of it? Because they have rares that only 250 people can get. And in order to get those rares, you have to spend, what was it, 50,000 ACs right now? You have to give away 50,000, well, you have to buy 50,000 ACs and then give them away to get an item in the game. I'm not against the giving away part. If people want to give away ACs, I think there should be a system in the game to do that. I don't see anything bad about that at all. But the whole like getting prizes for giving away stuff is interesting. I think a way better system would be to, here's my idea for the system, chat. Tell me what you think about this. So you know how you get a coin every day, right? If you donate every day, you get a coin, right? Let's say instead of the gifting system where it's based on like a leaderboard or whatever, let's say there was a hypothetical. Well, let's talk about this while farming something else because we got Legion Revenant stuff to do. But all right, got that drop. Okay, we're caught up on drops for daily drop stuff. Wait, are the Drakith Chaos Portals rare? It doesn't say. Chat, are the house item Chaos Portals, the Drakith ones, are those rare? Doesn't say on the tweet I'm looking at. Aren't 10k chests sort of the same thing? 10k chests are not the same as the gifting rewards. Hey, what's up, Divine? People arrive. Portals are not rare. Okay, thank you. Okay, I don't really want them, but if they're rare, I'd go get them just to have them, but okay, fair enough. That's not spelled right. That doesn't spell right either. Come on. How come I can't remember Revenant? I can't, like, I can know it and I can type it out, but if I try to think about spelling it, I spell it wrong. But if I just type it and don't think, I get it right most of the time. My brain's fucking bugged out. All right, anyway. Sometimes you think too hard about something and it's just not, it's just ain't it. Yeah, now we're in the oh, okay. Don't look where I'm going. Oh yeah, someone asked if the 10k chest was worth it earlier in the stream, and I'm sorry I didn't answer that. I think I read it out loud and never answered it. Oh, imagine asking a question, the streamer reads it out loud and then doesn't answer. All right. I think that, well, I bought it, so I don't think it's worth it right now. I regret buying it. Here's your answer. I think next week when they add more items to it, then it'll be probably worth it. I'll make a video when all the items are fully added to it though, and go through my final thoughts on it when it's got a fully complete thing. Because right now I don't think it's worth it. It might be worth it when it's finished though, and I hope it is. But most 10k chests are not worth it. Like, I'm probably not the person you should be asking. I buy most of the 10k chests. I think there's like 3 or 4 10k chests I haven't bought in the past. And it's not because I wasn't playing at the time. I've been playing through every 10k chest. I've only like not bought a few of them out of all of them that have been released since like 2017 or whenever they started doing them. They started doing 10Ks in 2017. Man, is that right? It doesn't seem like that long ago. Fuck, time's flying, man. Time is flying. So many seasonals. Wait, there's seasonals in this chest? Yikes. I didn't even look, to be honest. That's no bueno. No bueno. Not very good. I thought they said they were stopping doing that, didn't they? Didn't Elena tweet about that? No, I need Head of Legion, not this. Cosmetic slots, where you at? Please. Also, if anyone wants to, I see there's another player in this room. If they want to help, feel free. I could use some help. The Kataro set, the lay one wasn't rare. Why? Why are they putting a non-rare? Okay, I give it a seasonal maybe, but why are you putting a non-rare set in a 10K? That's... Okay, yeah, okay. I was talking about the donation system, right? Or the giveaway system, whatever you want to call it, the Frostfell giving event thing. Okay, I think a better way to do that would be to do a raffle like they do in real life, right? Like, you ever go in the grocery store and there's people like sitting there? Maybe it's a local thing for me, but half the time you go to a grocery store where I live, there'll be people like sitting at the like at the entrance with like a table, and they're running a raffle, right? And you give them like $5 and you get entered into like win a house or whatever they're giving away. Sometimes it's a house, an RV, or a car or something. I think a system like that would be cool for AQ Worlds. I think that'd be better than the giving system, where if you give away ACs once per day, you can get a raffle ticket, and then at the end of the event, the raffle tickets get put in, and then maybe like a certain amount of people get chosen in the raffle. I think that'd be better. So you could have more tickets. You could donate more and get more tickets and have a higher chance of winning, but maybe that's a worse system. I don't know. And it'd be like one prize and not like a whole like tier list of prizes, because there's just so much art that they're just they're sectioning off just for that event. Like that art would have been in the 10k chest if it was the 10k chest would have had 50,000 ACs worth of gear in it instead of 30,000 ACs worth of gear in it if they weren't doing that giveaway contest thing. They weren't doing the AC giving thing. I think there could be better ways of doing it. How much do you pay for your 3080? It's made me money at this point, but too much. Too much. It's paid for itself, but still too much. Like the burger raffle, yeah, the burger raffle was free, so that's a little different. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just not a big fan of it, like doing like a leaderboard where you're trying to outwhale other people to get prizes. Like, I'm just not a big fan of that in the game. It's just, I had like a half a second thought where I'm like, should I like not be playing AQ anymore? When they did that, when I saw that, I was like, this is a game I want to continue to play. Like, if they're gonna be putting like rare exclusive items to like whale rewards, like I try to avoid that in games as much as possible. And this game's always been more like rewarding to paid players in the past, but it gets to a point where you're like, is it still a game I want to be playing when it's doing like stuff like that? Like, it's just, that's like super like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me though. Maybe I'm the only person that feels like that, but it's just, I just don't feel like it belongs in the game. What's my LR progress? 16 out of 20 on the first one. Hey, what's up, bad? Can't quit before you have LR? Yeah, it's the first time I've ever thought about like quitting though. Like, the thought even came to my mind at all. Like, it's not like I quit, but it's the first time I even thought, like, the thought even popped up was when I was thinking about this event with the, like, I'm really not a big fan of it. Because you know it's siphoning content from other places, right? When they're doing the giving event, they never did them before. It's siphoning content from other places and earning AE a lot of money. So you know they're going to continue doing it because they made a boat ton of cash from the event. So they're going to keep doing it because it makes them a lot of money. And Arx, they need that money. I'm not gonna say anything stupid here, but they got employees to pay and stuff. I get it. They need to eat and have a roof and stuff. Makes sense. They need money, but I think it hurts the game more than. At the same time, you gotta think about. I don't know. It's not my game. I can't do anything. I just don't like it. Good work. Keep it up. See you later, man. Oh, see you later, BB. Thanks for tuning in, man. Saying BB out loud. Alright, anyway. Yeah, see you, man. Do I think GPU prices will go down? Hell no. When the price of Ethereum is where it's at, the GPU prices will not go down until the price of Ethereum goes down. And there will always be a GPU shortage until the price of Ethereum goes down. If Ethereum stays where it's at, you'll never be able to buy a GPU at retail price, or you'll be waiting in lines for them and stuff like that for the rest of time. But as soon as Ethereum goes back down to like 1K or lower, then you'll because it's at 4K right now because of NFTs and all that garbage. But as soon as it goes back down to like 1K or whatever before the boom, like I think it was at like December last year. It was below 1K. It was like at 800 or something. And then like the NFT thing happened and a bunch of other like, and then the Dogecoin thing happened and a bunch of people got into crypto, and that just skyrocketed the shit out of the Ethereum price, which is why you can't get any cards. So if that ever goes down, then you'll be able to buy a GPU for a reasonable price. They'll be in stock in abundance because they're over manufacturing them right now. And what happened the last time there was a crypto boom and then a crash, the GPU manufacturing started happening, like they started making a bunch, and then it dived, and you could get you couldn't walk 10 feet on a buy and sell, like local buy and sell website without finding like hundreds of cards for dirt cheap, really good GPUs for next to nothing. So if cryptocurrency ever takes another dip, like a big one for a while, then you'll be able to buy a card. If it doesn't, then you won't. Because the thing about Ethereum is that you can just keep buying GPUs and keep mining Ethereum, and the more GPUs you buy, the more money you're making. As long as it's profitable, people will rent out warehouses and buy as many GPUs as they can possibly get their hands on, and the more they have, the more money they make per hour. So they need all the cards, like enough. You could literally never have enough cards. Like you could be making. Yeah, it scales to infinity. There's no limits. The only people that will limit you is maybe the power company will get mad eventually, but even then you pay your power bill and the power company's fine. There's absolutely no limit. That's why you can't get them. Just infinite money generation. You can thank NFTs for that as well. They're one of the big factors in that equation. Who got me onto this? I know too much about it, and then he got me talking. Hey, don't take any crypto advice from me. Invest your money properly. I'm not a... Yeah, don't listen to me at all. Don't listen to me at all. Crypto mining should be illegal, full stop, everywhere. Well, that's a slippery slope. Don't you think? It is illegal in China, right? But so is playing video games for more than like an hour if you're a child, right? So they don't have a lot of freedoms over there. When you make a law like that says mining crypto is illegal, it will falsely extend to other things, right? Like, is folding illegal? Because it's pretty similar to crypto, right? You're pooling your resources for research, and you're not making money, but you're doing research with it. Does that become illegal at the same time? Because it's the same kind of principle, but just used for good instead of generating income. Cryptocurrency is already taxed where I live and most of the places, right? I don't know, it's a weird thing. A weird thing. How's my day? It's going alright. They should really update the LQS shop and restock the holiday gift house and the battle pack. The stock ran out. It's the reason why it's limited quantity. I'm sorry you couldn't get it, man. But that's the thing about LQSs. Back in the day, you'd have to be on the ball and you'd have to get in quick to get LQS items. It hasn't been like that for a while, and they kind of made it like that again for the most recent one, where you actually have to be on the ball and you gotta be snappy. You gotta be there to get those items. I'm not a huge fan of LQS shops either, if I'm being honest. But I think any type of monetization they put in AQ ever, I think my least favorite has been this gift giving one. by a long shot. Didn't LQS shops used to be in-game? Yeah, at one point they were, and they would crash the servers basically, so they stopped doing them in-game and they do them on a separate server now that isn't in the game servers. If you're wondering why they don't do them in-game anymore. Just smart. Smart not to crash your game servers. What are you talking about, TK? The gifting thing? AQ3D had gifting? Oh, no. The gifting thing in AQ3D is way cooler than the one in AQ Worlds. If AQ Worlds had the gifting system AQ3D had, I'd be all for that. I think if we're talking about the same thing where you can spin the dragon crystals to spawn the items. Is that what you're talking about, TK? Yeah, that system's actually sick. I don't mind that as a monetization thing because it gives the items to everybody. And one person pays for it and everyone gets the items. I think that's really cool. It's the exact opposite of what they're doing in AQ Worlds. AQ Worlds is one guy pays for it. Some people get randomly picked to get ACs, and then the guy that paid for it gets the items. And so if you guys don't play AQ3D, I can do a rundown for this because I've actually done it in AQ3D. I was actually given some of the things to gift out from AQ AQ3D staff. They just gave me some, and I used them in game. I don't think I was even streaming or anything. I just went to a room and spawned them, gave them out. But you can they give you potions. These potions, when you use them, they spawn in a monster. The monster drops a merge token, similar to the one that is in AQ Worlds right now. And also a pool of item drops. So you'll get a random item drop and a token that can be used in a merge shop for another set of different items, not the item drop pool items, but a different set of items from the token shop. And it costs, I think, it costs us some amount of the currency, so the equivalent of ACs, to buy these potions. Or I think if you're a member in AQ3D, you also got some for free as well. So they were giving out for free if you had an upgraded account, and they were also paid potions. And then they would spawn in the monsters, you kill the monsters, and everyone in the group, not just the person that spawned it, but everyone would get the reward. So everyone would get the merge thing, everyone would get the drops from the boss. Everyone that fought him, just like a normal boss, gets the drops, right? So I think that's really cool. I think that's a cool system of doing kind of a gift giving microtransaction thing. I think I'm down for that. I think if you're gonna do a gift giving microtransaction, I think that's the way to do it, and not a leaderboard of who can spend the most ACs in the game. I think that's really scummy compared to AQ3D's implementation of it. No, I haven't got any yet, Sleepy. I have not got any ACs for free yet, and I doubt I will. We'll see though, it goes till January, right? 870 in one pickup. Servers did not like what I just did. It's the same concept? Not really though, TK, because there's not... People will spend a bunch of money on those merge shop items, right? But eventually they'll get bored of doing it, right? Like, they're not gonna be... Like, have you looked at the list, TK, for the AQ3D? There's people that have bought like 1.5 million ACs. That's the top of the leaderboard right now. I don't think anyone was buying 1.5 million dragon crystals to spawn in those monsters for the drops. Oh, oh, they're getting a leaderboard for it now too. Oh, nice, yeah. Of course. Why wouldn't they be getting that as well? Okay. Why? Thanks for the videos. Keep up good work. Hey, thanks, man. Glad you like them. Thanks for the kind words. Players on alts are receiving ACs. I think they should be giving out the ACs for the. I think the minimum to get ACs should be like level 60 or something. Because that would take a while to get your alt to level 60. It should be something like that. Or it should be 65. No, 65 should be the minimum to receive ACs. It should, 65 was the level cap for like 5 years. If you play this game and you're not level 65, then you're basically just not even playing the game. Like, that account is not playing the game. Sorry if you're watching this and you're not level 65. If you're new player, that's fine, but you're not level 64, bad. Get out of here. Level 65 was the cap for so long. I'll see you in court. Yeah, bad's just memeing. I think it should be 65. That should be the min to receive ACs. That would lower the pool by so much, and it would count out almost a lot of people's alt accounts. And anyone that has an alt account above level 65, they probably actually play on that alt account, right? So the ACs might actually get used on that alt. I think we're done here. The ACs might actually get used on an alt if the alt's above 65. Wait, does the scroll get like put in your inventory for you? Oh, it does. Whoa, what? Okay. I kind of like clicking yes on it, but okay. Wait, is that one of those new changes they did, right? Weird. That's weird. I don't like that. Well, I guess I kind of like it. But I kind of like seeing the item pop up and being like, yeah, farm that. I guess it just goes in your inventory now. 3060 is crazy from 300 to 1200. It's 1200 for a 3060 right now. I don't think it is. I think you can get one cheaper than that. Amazon.ca. RTX 3060. Well, the cheapest one on Amazon is 1100 Canadian right now. All right. What about eBay? All right, you might be right. Never mind. Someone's selling a 3060 for only 1,000 Canadian dollars right now on eBay. That's what a steal for a $300 graphics card. Nice. Just triple MSRP. Nice. Yeah, sucks. Oh, it's not triple MSRP because 300 USD is MSRP, and so it'd be like 400 Canadian, but 2.5. You got your 360 for 600? Oh, that seems like a really good deal. It's not a good deal because it's double MSRP, but it seems like a good deal in comparison. Yeah, I did not get my GPU very cheap either. Amazon prices are worse. Sometimes they're better. I've seen some GPU prices on Amazon that were like either the same as the lowest on eBay or even cheaper. It's up to the seller usually what they list it at. It's so weird seeing it put into my inventory when farming bone dust for tainted gems. I don't know. I guess it just goes in your inventory now. 3060 is crazy from 300 to 1200. It's 1200 for a 3060. That would lower the pool by so much, and it would count out almost a lot of people's alt accounts. And anyone that has an alt account above level 65, they probably actually play on that alt account, right? So the ACs might actually get used on an alt if the alt's above 65. Yeah, so if I pick up these Dreklich contracts, they'll just go in my inventory now, right? Yeah, they are. Oh, that's so weird. That is... I like that for farming this. Although I think it's causing some game lag. More than it should. I think it's lagging a little bit, but that's cool. Imagine the 3080 MSRP was 800, and now a 3060 is 1K, yeah. The worst part about the GPU shortages and stuff is going to be the fact that when GPU prices go back to normal, they won't be normal. They'll be much higher by default, even when there isn't a massive need for them, like a massive undersupply of them. Even when supply normalizes for them, the price is going to be way up. Hey Jack, good morning, man. What is morning for you? Wait, what time is it? You always do say good morning when you join, and I probably always ask you what... Life isn't normal? Yeah, life has been changing, like, just the world in general has been changing a lot in the past few years, isn't it? This pandemic junk, and then coupled with the chip shortage, and just weird, man. Weird world. Weird world. And it's probably gonna, like, you know how airports used to be, like, you used to be able to just walk through an airport, and well, nobody here remembers that because you guys probably all, I don't either, but in the past, from what I know from seeing things from people that lived back then, airports used to be a lot more lax, right? Like, you go in an airport, you show them your ID, you get on a plane, you fly somewhere, you get off the plane. Now it's like going through a fucking like bank vault portal with fucking scanners and cameras and people patting you down and making sure your soap isn't too many milliliters and all that bullshit, right? Pre 9/11, it wasn't like that, right? The world's gonna probably change in like similar fashion with the COVID stuff now, where everything's gonna be a little bit different afterwards. For whatever reason, one way or another, it's just gonna all be a bit different. It's one of those events where it just like changes how everything is. The normal, the new normal. Weird how stuff like that happens. Back in my day, well, not really my day, but you know, I was technically alive before 9/11, but I don't really not old enough to remember it. So basically a 20 series was bad and useless? Wait, what? I have a 20 series. I think my 20 series card was a great purchase. I do not regret buying an RTX 2080. That was a very good purchase, IMO. I would do it again over. I'd buy two if I could go back in time. But I'd buy two. But people, when the 20 series cards came out, people said they were kind of like pointless when they came out. Who's laughing now? Who's laughing now? Go look up the price of a 2080 on eBay. I could double my money for what I paid like 4 years ago for my 2080. Who's laughing now? I probably should sell it before the prices go way down on GPUs. We're old. Yeah, kind of. Getting older every day, huh? It's weird. Time's weird. Time is such a weird thing. Performance-wise compared to 30 series. No. 20 series is still good compared to 30 series. Why haven't I sold yet? It's making me money. Money, Mr. Krabs. I should have as a donation sound. I should have Mr. Krabs saying money. I found a clip of Korey saying money, and I think I'm gonna make that a one of the dono sounds to get some variations. Wait, we can watch the clip. What do you guys think of this as a dono sound? I'll probably tone it, cut it a little bit so it's shorter. You guys, does anyone follow Call of Duty on Twitter? Their Twitter is so dog shit. Go look at Call of Duty's Twitter. It's like the most dumpster memes you could possibly find. I don't know who they pay to post on their Twitter, but they need to fire the person that's running their Twitter account. I could do 1,000 times better job. Their Twitter, whoever runs their Twitter is actually the worst. Anyway. I think that'd be a good dono sound. Ooh, money. Like a cut of that where it's shorter. Do I play Dota? No, I don't play Dota. What do I think of the Metaverse? The Metaverse is just a VR chat made by stolen by Facebook. Change my mind. You can't, because it literally is. It's just literally VR chat stolen by Facebook. I think the VR chat people should, I don't know, I don't think they can sue them because I don't think they're stealing anything, but they're basically just yoinking their whole shit and putting a Facebook name on it. Like the Metaverse already exists. Or whatever, the Facebook version of the Metaverse that they showed already exists. You can go experience it right now in VR chat, and you don't have to use your Facebook account, so all your family doesn't know that you're doing some furry shit in VR chat. You know, you don't need to connect your Facebook account to it, so it's a better version. Or whatever they do in VR chat. I don't know. I've played VR chat a few times, and you run into the weirdest people playing that game, man. Or whatever that is. Random worlds in VR chat, just joining a random public lobby. It's such a mixed bag. Sometimes there's some cool people just hanging out, doing whatever. But a lot of times you'll enter a world and it's like, what the fuck's happening here? Hey buddy, Leather Club's 2 doors down, or it's a weird place. Weird place. If AQW never existed, what game would you play? I don't know. Probably playing WoW or something. Probably just stuck playing a different game. Fake news? What do you mean fake news? I mean, I haven't played VR chat in literally years, so it might be different now. I don't know. If my experience, maybe your experience is different now. And I think the terms of service on VR chat used to be more lax as well. There are people running around fully naked avatars and stuff. I don't think you can do that anymore. Not in public rooms. League? Yeah, I'd probably be playing League or some kind of MMO. No, probably not League, actually. I'd probably be playing some kind of MMO. Maybe Final Fantasy 14 or something. Maybe not, though, because I don't know. I've tried to get into 3D MMOs a whole bunch, and I can never get into any of them. I've tried a bunch of 3D MMOs. It's just ain't my thing, I guess. I like the more simple games. The only MMO I've sunk the most time into is GTA Online. That's the MMO I spent the most time playing. by a long shot. Not even close. It's one more grindy MMOs too. Have I farmed Hollowboard and SOD? Don't make me laugh. I'm gonna laugh and cry and piss myself. Don't make me do that with a Hollowboard and SOD. Eye color custom, no benefit over normal and SOD. Yeah, let me go farm that real quick. I'm waiting in line at Best Buy at midnight to go farm NSOD with eye color custom. Let's go, boys. Hop in the car. We're going to Best Buy. Can't wait to spend 6 hours farming eye color custom NSOD. KO grind's way more fun than AQ grind. Yeah, let's pretend like I haven't done KO 200 times. All right, let's pretend that's fun. All right. I can do that shit blindfolded, and that's probably not an exaggeration. Headshotting the guard on the motorcycle part might be difficult blindfolded, but the rest of it would be easy peasy. Okay, maybe the hacking part would be a little difficult blindfolded. And I'd probably also fall off the map at the start. Lining up the jump to get on the roof. But other than that, I could do a blind. Yeah, not really. Diablo Remastered? That game looks like shit visually. Path of Exile looks way better. Fight me. Nah, I never played Diablo when I was younger. I feel like that game's very nostalgia fueled. But hey, I might be wrong. Path of Exile looks like the much better version of Diablo. I haven't played that much Path of Exile though, so maybe the mechanics in Diablo are better than the late game or whatever. New World looks cool, but I heard that like it has a hard time keeping players around, which is a bad thing for an MMO. The fishing and stuff looks really sick in that game. I'd be down to play that. I probably will actually. I'll probably pick it up on the Steam sale when that's. Wait, when's this? Is there a Steam sale going on right now? When's that happening? Shouldn't there be one? Isn't it like Christmas week? Like, is there a Steam sale? No. Come on, Gaben, what are you doing, man? There's no Steam sale. You guys looked at the new and trending on Steam? Oh my god, I can't show that on stream. Oh my god. You ever fish in AQ? Not on this account. I think I had rank 10 on my other account. Way back. Way back. I remember doing some fishing in AQ, but I don't think it was on this account. There was one like a week ago. No, they do a Christmas sale. Steam always has a sale during Christmas. Always. People people give each other Steam gift cards around Christmas. I looked Booba. December 22nd. Oh, it's starting on 20. Oh, they're starting it very close to Christmas. Damn. Okay. Yeah, they do that so like people can buy games with the Steam gift cards and stuff. I know the Epic Game Store has a winter sale going on right now, and you might actually get better deals on the Epic Store because if you put an item in your cart, it gives you a $10 coupon. So whatever the sale price on the Epic Store is, and you take $10 off of that. So they might actually have better prices on games if you don't mind using that launcher. But also check out. I don't think you can buy New World on the Epic launcher. I don't think it's on there. That's where I bought Cyberpunk. I Cyberpunk. I got Cyberpunk for $10 off before the game was even out. The Epic launcher always has like weird deals and stuff going on all the time. Anyone here received 10K? Someone in chat earlier said they did. I've been seeing a few comments in my comment section on videos where people are like, yo, I got 10K. So it's cool that some people are. I'm not. Not me. Winning something couldn't be me. You donated it back? I've already donated 500, so I gave people ACs. Hopefully they enjoy them. The 500. I honestly just donated so I'd get into the ground level floor or whatever of that pyramid scheme, or whatever they call their gifting system. I have received exactly 0. Man, Bad should have like 40,000 on their account. I watched Demon Slayer? I have not. With the 50,000, with the 50 million ACs that have been donating, it's crazy. Only 20,000 people have got ACs. It's a lot of duplicate gift receivers there. If you do the math, even if it was 10,000 a pop, when it's probably 250 ACs a pop for most of those. Or no, wasn't the average like 1,900 or something, or like 1,700 ACs was the average a player received that received the ACs? Which means they probably either received 10,000 or 250. Those are probably the two increments that are being given. $50 million divided by 10,000 is 5,000. Yeah, but divide 50 million by 250. One more than 5,000. Do you need to donate to be able to receive? No, you just have to log in and have an account above a certain level. It says on the NPC tells you the requirements in Babylon. Oh, we're done. I gotta stop if I could talk. Stop overstacking this after this turn in, right? After we're at what? We're at 17, right? Yeah. So at once we do this turn, we'll be at 18 plus 1, and then we should not be overstacking over 2 at that point. After this one. I'm the only person on this map. Hey, Bad. You're an egg. You wanna help me fight this guy? No? Just gonna stand there? Alright. I see how it is. No, Smile. Thanks for taking a slot. Appreciate you. Why is my guy not attacking? Attack! So do I plan? Sephiria, if you want to come help out. Or just hang out in my room. Either or. Feel free. I prefer if you helped, but can't really make you. Yeah, you have to have a confirmed email address as well, yeah. Yep. By playing Switch games, the only Switch game I've put more than like 3 hours into is Animal Crossing. I have Smash Brothers and Stardew Valley, and what else? I own Stardew Valley and wherever it'll let me buy it, to be honest. I have one other game. Zelda, The Breath of the Wild. Terribly overrated game, by the way. It's just a Ubisoft game, but with a guy with a sword and puzzles. Well, it has better mechanics than Ubisoft games, but barely. I didn't say anything. You didn't hear anything. I think Breath of the Wild is actually a very overrated, like extreme. It's a good game, but people talk about it like it's the next coming of Christ or some shit. It's a very overrated. It's not that good. Like it's all right. It's all right. It's a solid game. It's not amazing. The weapon, whoever designed the weapon breaking mechanic in that game, I hope they step on a Lego. Any clippers? You can clip YouTube streams. No one ever clips any of my streams. I can say all the dumb shit I want. No one ever clips it. The only person that clips my streams is Geo to put it in his YouTube videos. That's the only person that ever clips my stream. That's the only person that ever clips my streams. Am I getting a Stream Deck or a Steam Deck? Stream Deck. There's an item called a Stream Deck that lets you hotkey stuff for streamers. No, a Steam Deck. Probably not. No, probably not. Maybe in the future when they're better. It seems pretty Version 1 of that device is not the version you want to buy. And it usually goes for any device, right? Any new thing, usually want to wait. It's a cool idea, though. Do I play games other than AQ Worlds? Yes. Yes, I do. I do. I played a shit ton of the EFT wipe that just happened. Although I'm kind of bored of it already. A little bit. But that's only because I played like 4 wipes before. So new map is cool and all, but once you learn it, you're kind of just like, alright, same game. And the weapon recoil changes in EFT are not my favorite. Very mixed on those. The GTA update that just came out, I played a lot of that. I finished all the main story stuff, and I've done a bit of grinding on getting the agency passive income up a little bit on that. And yeah, that's what I've been doing recently. I don't know what games to be playing recently. Been at Fall 76, although the new season for Fall 76 is pretty terrible. Probably one of the worst I've experienced. That game's in a content drought at the moment. Yeah, I play other games. I will reluctantly agree with you. What about the Zelda thing? Why you're reluctant about it? Embrace it. Scalpers buying busted Series X's will have to just wait for 2 years and get it for a lower price. Yeah, I was thinking about picking up a PS4. They're pretty cheap now, aren't they? I feel like it's a good time to buy a PS4. How much they cost? PS4. Do they still sell them new? Amazon. I feel like it's a great time to pick up a PS4. Oh, they don't sell PS4s anymore on Amazon. What the hell? $500 used? Okay, maybe it's not a good time. Wait, are PS4s sold out just like PS5s? PS4. It's an old ass console. How is it sold out? I mean, I guess it's Christmas, but are you for real? You can't buy a PS4 on Amazon right now. Maybe they don't make them, and that's why you can't buy them. Do they still make PS4 shit? Holy shit, there's still like 300 plus Canadian on eBay even? The fuck? Okay, never mind. It's not a good time to buy a PS4. I'll wait another year or two. I probably don't even need to wait because all the games are coming out on PC now for the PS4, so no point. I'll probably play Uncharted. I never played Uncharted, and that's coming out on PC, right? The collection or whatever, Uncharted collection. Is that all the games? Is that all the Uncharted games? You needed to buy it when the PS5 launched. Oh, it's whatever. Longer you wait for those old consoles, as long as you don't wait too long for the old consoles. For when a console stops being manufactured, it declines over time, right? And then it becomes a classic console, and then it starts slowly rising in price again. So if you buy it on the dip, you're good. But you buy it. That's the perfect time to buy a console. Is after it stops being manufactured and while it's on the decline before it becomes a classic console. That's when you want to buy. Same with cars. If you like old cars, like that happened with like the old Japanese cars, right? From the 90s. For a while there, they're like considered like kind of shit buckets, right? Like for an old 90s sports car, who wants that piece of junk? and then all of a sudden you're like, they go woo. They went woo to the moon. Just don't wait too long. I'm a retro gamer. I play on the PS4. Isn't the PS4 like 8 years old? Or older? 9? Came out in 2013, right? PS4 is like going to be 10 years old soon. PS4 is an old ass console at this point. Which is weird. Feels like that came out like yesterday. People are talking about the always online Xbox and stuff like that, and that guy like the guy about like, what if you're deployed on a submarine, and the guy is like, well, you should play on the Xbox 360, like that whole shit. That feels like that was yesterday. S15 to the moon, don't wait long. It's already gone, man. It's already gone. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. S15's already gone. That car never really went down though. I've been trying to look at prices for those cars for the better part of a decade now, and that car's been up. Am I a boomer? If you're over the age of 20, you're a boomer. Sorry. Just how it is these days. if you can remember a better time in your life, you're a boomer. Just how she is. You know, PlayStation is doing the PC releases just to hype up the sequels. The sequels aren't coming for at least a few years. I will play them in a few years. I'm not buying a PS5. That's the thing about Sony doesn't know, right? Or, well, they probably know. But I know, yeah, I saw an interview with a guy with a ex, like he was an ex-PlayStation guy that was one of the main guys that got the games put on PC. I saw that interview with the guy that made it so they were, like, he was the guy that pushed for them to get the ports made for PC, for like push Sony to actually port games to PC. And he said the strategy was like, yeah, to get them interested in those brands, into those characters, into those storylines, so that the PC guys would want to buy the new consoles to play the new games. And that's their marketing strategy, right? So the PC will probably always be one game behind on the Sony games, which I'm fine with. I'll just wait. I'm not buying a console. I'm not playing with thumbsticks and low frame rate. I'll wait till the high frame rate keyboard and mouse versions of the games are available to be played. I'm patient. They're not they'll probably sell more copies than they would doing what they're doing, but there's still like a large portion of people that play on PC that they're not going to go anywhere near a PlayStation. They're just not. They'll wait, or they won't play it at all, or it'll be old news by the time it does release on PC and they won't even touch it. Will PS5 have low stock next year? Well, next year's in a few days, so yeah. By the end of next year, maybe there'll be stock by next Christmas, but probably not. I don't see it happening, because stock production's been backlogged for so long that it really doesn't even matter if they're ramping up production to make more chips. So they've been behind for so long at this point that even with a year of increased output, they're still going to be behind. It'll probably be like 2025 before it's like reasonable. I might be pessimistic about that, but I think it's going to be at least 2 more years. Which sucks. That sucks, but what do you do? Now, I've been following that very closely too. Depends on genre for games that require aiming. I totally agree. Yeah, I wish the first Last of Us game was on PC. I tried to play that on what the fuck's that called? The PlayStation streaming service or whatever. It was garbage. Streaming video games is not the move. I don't think it ever will be. Not unless we have like 1 millisecond ping everywhere. Unless everywhere has a 1 millisecond ping, I don't see streaming games ever becoming a thing. I think mobile games might be streamed eventually. Like more casual games that like a game where you're like clicking on a building and it gives you money and then you upgrade the building, and then that building gets upgraded, so you upgrade another building and then you click on that one. Like those games might be getting streamed or something in the future. But I don't see any like game that requires input and timing and stuff. I don't see those games ever being streamable unless the internet gets a lot better than it is, which I don't know if that's ever going to be technologically possible, but maybe. You never know. But yeah, if I was gonna buy a PS4, it'd be to play that Spider-Man game that came out, and The Last of Us, the remastered Last of Us on the PS4. That'd be the 2 games I pick up with it, and then I'd sell it right after I played those those 2 games to someone else that want to play them. I think the target demographic for streaming games is people that are too poor to buy hardware. I don't think so. I don't think that's the demographic, because if you're too poor to buy the hardware, your internet isn't going to be up to snuff, right? Or maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe you're poor but you have really good internet. Maybe some locations in the world that's a thing. Like, I think Japan has really good internet, right? It's like a small island, but like there's some places like that where it's like everyone's close to each other, and if you live in like a big city, your internet might be good even if you don't pay a lot for it. Maybe then the game streaming thing will make sense if they have the servers that are local as well for the games, but I don't know. It doesn't seem optimal. Does not seem optimal. I'd buy a game, play it, then just refund it. Yeah, I saw there was a Steam developer that was like annoyed at the Steam refund policy because their game was like an hour and a half long. It was like a $5 game that was an hour and a half long, right? So, pretty cheap game, but you know, an hour and a half for $5, it's not bad, right? It's a quality hour and a half. And people were buying their game, playing through the whole thing, and then refunding it. And you know, the funny part is, the developer said that some people left positive reviews of the game on Steam after refunding it. People are just weird, man. People are weird. Do I play mobile games? No, I don't play any mobile games. This is the only mobile game I play. AQ Worlds. Not a mobile game though. I saw an article that says if we don't get stocks till 2022, something has gone horribly wrong. Yeah, something has gone horribly wrong. There's a massive chip shortage. That is what's going horribly wrong. Car manufacturers cannot produce cars because they don't have the chips to put in them. That's how bad it is. Literal cars, transportation isn't being made. Never mind your video game console. People can't make transportation devices because there is a lack of chips. What's my body count? Well, we're up to 600 so far of these Darken Essence. I had dumb questions in my chat. I saw Korey playing Clash of Clans yesterday. Damn it, you caught me, man. I'm buying all the, what do they call them? I'm buying all those Clash gems to upgrade my barbarians. I'm trying to think of terms. Oh yeah, my dragons. I remember that was a big thing back when I played that game. I'm spending all my gems on dragons to raid your base and take your elixir. So you better watch out. I'm out here clashing clans. You know what's weird? People that make Clash of Clans YouTube videos. I mean, it's probably weird that I make AQ Worlds videos, I guess. People probably think that's fucking weird too, I guess, but they're weird videos. And they're almost all like very transparently aimed towards children as well. which I should probably do with my channel, but I just don't. So there's probably a lot of children that play this game, but I just can't, man. I don't get how you could do that. I just don't get it. Money, I guess. I'm maxed out? Oh shit, yeah. I'm used to like seeing a number there, not there. I feel like AQW streams are just chatting streams. Yeah, they are. They definitely are. But we're not watching YouTube videos or anything interesting. We're just talking. We could watch YouTube videos, but I don't want to get my channel shut down. The account says kids topic from a few streams ago is a single reason to not make a channel kid friendly. Oh yeah, my streams are definitely not kid friendly at all. They never will be. Nothing on this channel ever will be. I put in the description of my YouTube channel. If you ever like look up my YouTube channel and read the description, it says not kid friendly. I put it there so people don't know, because you know we are playing like a cartoony 2D game, right? So I get that there are probably children watching and stuff, but I don't know. I put it there more for parents, I guess, because you know kids are gonna watch whatever, right? When I was a kid, I was just watching whatever. But if there are parents that care one way or another about what channels their kids are watching, then I put it there for them, I guess. I don't know. Cover my ass from Copa or whatever the fuck those people are. That's my opinion on NFTs. NFTs are really stupid. And I like that that's becoming a more popular opinion now. For a little while there, people were like, oh yeah, it's like cryptocurrency art. Yeah, that's interesting and new and kind of cool, I guess. I like that there's more of a... I'm seeing more of a trend of people just calling them out and like the clowns and all that stuff. Like it's just people scamming other people. It's really stupid. And in human history, you'll always have people trying to find new ways to scam other people, and the NFT, the cryptocurrency by itself isn't really, but the NFT part of cryptocurrency is definitely well, when you think about it, cryptocurrency kind of is the same as well, but any investment's kind of like that, I guess. But yeah, the NFT thing is like you buy something that's really expensive and you try to sell it to someone for more, well, it's actually just worth nothing at all. It's really, really dumb. Very, very stupid. Adidas made $23 million for NFTs. That's it? You think they'd make more? All those sneakerheads and stuff. I imagine sneakerheads and NFTs have a little that Venn diagram overlaps a little bit. People that like collecting junk, you know. I like good shoes. I like Adidas. I like their shoes. I have a pair of like $200 overpriced shoes, so I'm not against cool looking shoes, but not a big fan of NFTs. Some people buy way too many shoes. But you're talking to a guy that has like 10 different t-shirts he wears all the time. Have you worn out your number keys? Nope. They would probably be worn out if I didn't ruin my keyboards every few months. I have to buy new ones. Master Moglin still obtainable? It is not, no. You need to buy all 12 Moglin plushes, and the 12th one, Zorback, is sold out right now on Hero Mart. So you can't get it till that restocks. Which they said it might restock. Alina on Twitter did at one point in the past. So maybe look out for that if you're in the market for $100 class, but Yeah. I saw people on Twitter, like I saw a lot of attention on a tweet about the dark box and dark key enhancements. Do you guys see that tweet? I replied to it. But it seemed like people are getting like getting around. They want another answer from AE on that, I guess. They gave an answer last time. Maybe I should go dig up that tweet and put it in the news video tomorrow for the people that are curious about those enhancements. What are the chances someone is hoarding the Zorbacks for a ritual? Yeah, I don't know why the Zorback sold out first out of all those Moglins. The Cupcake one is by far the cutest out of those 12. I don't know how Zorback sold out first. If I was just buying one of those Moglins just to have like the actual like just the Moglin, I would definitely get the Cupcake. Wait, I have it right here. Boys, you want some Moglins? There it is. I got a whole bag of these suckers. Got a whole bag of them. Yeah, this one's by far the cutest. This little guy. Look at that dude. Look at that dude. This one's got his AFK armor on. AFK and Yolgar. Yes, that Frosty. Some oil prints bought the entire stock of Zorbacks so nobody else could have Master Moglins. Probably. They'll limit the supply of Master Moglins by buying one of the Moglins out. You know, it would be really funny if they restocked and someone just literally bought every single one of a single Moglin when they restocked. That shit would be. You think they would they probably would sell them all to one person. I bought test pipes. What are you doing with test pipes? You get a replacement rim. Is that it? I saw you rolling down a hill on Twitter. Hey, yo, Korey. Yo, what's up, man? What are your thoughts about streaming other games that you like single player new releases? Yeah, I stream single player new. I'll be streaming. It's a year away from now, but I'll be streaming Starfield my whole playthrough when that comes out in November. Next year, so tune in then. I might stream the new Tiny Tina game when that comes out in March or whenever. I think it's coming out in March. I might stream that. The last few games, I streamed my whole playthrough of Borderlands 3 on my Twitch channel. I streamed my whole playthrough of Cyberpunk when that came out. Like any game I'm excited for, I'll stream. Basically, I'll stream on my Twitch. I just haven't been excited for any games recently that I've been wanting to stream. I don't stream other games unless I want to stream them. But when I do stream them, I do whole playthroughs, and I usually finish up the games pretty quick. I did every quest in Cyberpunk on stream, and when they do DLC for Cyberpunk, I'll be streaming that when the DLC hits, hopefully. Cat converter without cats. Oh, okay. So you take out your cat. Wait, don't you need a catalytic converter? don't you need that, or no? If it's optional over there in Florida. Because I know if I took mine out of my car, you know, that wouldn't fly. I'd have to put it back in every once in a while, or every few years. I'd hang on to that thing. I saw people were stealing catalytic converters out of Priuses, right? Not in Florida, of course, because Priuses are hybrids, right? So they So people are stealing the catalytic converters out of the Prius because hybrid is not going to use that catalytic converter as much as just a gas-powered car. So it'll be like a fresher catalytic converter, like it'll be less used. So if you have a Prius, your car will get targeted for the catalytic converter in it, and people will yoink it. Probably shouldn't have bought a Prius though. Kind of your own fault. What do you think about Forza 5? Horizon 5? I got kind of bored of it pretty quick, to be honest. TBH, if I'm being completely a 100. Cool game. I don't regret the time I did spend playing it. Fun stuff, but it got boring. But I played a lot of Forza Horizon 4, and it's kind of the same game. It's basically just a map DLC for Forza Horizon 4, so if you're tired of the gameplay from Horizon 4, you're going to be tired of it in 5 as well. Nothing really changed that much, to be honest. I know a couple Mustang guys with hood exits, and cops don't even pull them over. Just shoot an exhaust out of your hood, huh? That's great. Just poison. Like at least exit it out the bottom below your. All right. It's just like 4, but in Mexico. Yeah, Forza Horizon 5 is like nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Horizon 5 has a lot better mechanics, especially for wheel players. Yeah, I think the wheel stuff got better, right? I play RDR 2? Yeah, I play 2. Wish the online was better in 2. To be honest, that was a huge letdown. Single player story was great though. Well, by great I mean it had really slow moments in it, pacing issues I think, especially compared to other compared to like GTA games. I think Red Dead was a lot slower. Maybe that was on purpose, but wasn't as big of a fan of it. I'd be down to play a third Red Dead though, if they ever make one like 20 years from now. I'd be down to play another one. With no hood exhaust right up front. There's a turbo Silverado. Wait, he just spits it out the turbo? Jesus. Animals. I was thinking about doing that with my Civic, just taking the exhaust off, because I saw one that had it, but I looked at the local thing about like if I could do that, like where the exhaust needs to be, and I can't do a hood exhaust. I want to though. That'd be sick. That'd be a massive weight reduction. And I don't give a fuck about. I would take an angle grinder to the Civic. I do not care about that. That car is dirt cheap, and I'll do whatever the fuck I want to it. But no, I'm not allowed to. Feels bad, man. Because I saw a Civic that had it and it looked sick. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I want to do that. But I also don't want to fine and have to put my thing back on the car. Dumbass laws keeping people safe and shit. Alright, let's turn it in. It's 18. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we have emissions tests. We got. It's like California living here, like for car laws. Actually, it's probably more strict than California. California, yeah. It's pretty strict. It's very strict, actually. It's pretty shitty. We're probably lucky we're even allowed to take the doors off on a Jeep. Like, it's that bad. Well, there is a cool thing about an inspection where if you keep it registered, you don't have to get it re-inspected. So there's some like old cars that are driving around that shouldn't be driving around just because they kept their registration on it for so long. So that's kind of cool, I guess. But that's like one of the only things you'll find. Run his car like a fart can. My fucking... Okay, I have a neighbor that, I shit you not, has 3 lifted trucks. And they're all his. Like, they're not like other people that live there. Like, it's a single family living near us. And he has 3 lifted trucks and a Trans Am. Like, this guy is actually like, he's got a sick car collection. He's got like a Ford Bronco. I don't want a dog. Well, whatever. He's got like a Bronco, that's lifted with like big mud tires on it. It looks sick. It doesn't look like a lifted truck. It's like an old Bronco. It doesn't. It's not like it's like a mudding truck. Like it's like purpose built. Like it's got like the what do you call that? Like the portal. It's got like the really expensive like axle and shit for like climbing on rocks and stuff. Like it's sick, and it's like custom painted and everything. And he's got 3 trucks like that. I don't know the other truck names because they're all heavily modified and painted. Yeah, he's got 3 of them. Like he keeps them in his backyard, and they have like one of them has stacks and it's loud as fuck. The other ones, like they're all like just like crazy off-road trucks, and they're loud as fuck. So I would not be the loudest vehicle in my neighborhood if I had a Civic with a modified exhaust. I have another neighbor that has a fucking like a Jaguar that cold starts once in a while, and it's like it sounds sounds very nice. It's like an old Jag though. It's not like a new expensive one. It's like an older one, like late 90s, I think. It sounds so good starting though. You hear that in the morning sometimes. Oh yeah, and that guy's Trans Am, the neighbor that with all the lifted trucks, that thing is loud as fuck. It shakes the whole street. It's not a stock Trans Am. That thing rumbles. A beautiful car though. Trans Ams are sick. It's got the big eagle in the hood, you know, or whatever, or the Phoenix, the Firebird. Those things are sick. Legion Revenant rep? Yeah, we're getting Legion Rev. We're 18 out of 20. You sent me a video? Oh, that sounds sick. Is that a V6? That sounds so cool. That's like the turbo, like, but without the exhaust on it, right? That sounds so cool. I don't think I need to show chat that. They can hear it. It was just a black BMW wagon. Yeah, inline 6, yep. What's our progress? 18 out of 20 on the first part of it. What's my favorite story in the game? Throne of Darkness. Maybe not my favorite. First 3 parts of Darken Saga, Throne of Darkness are the first 2 that come to mind. Original Swordhaven is great as well. Like OG Swordhaven. Not the new stuff. New stuff's alright, I guess. I only played the new Swordhaven stuff recently when Dragon of Time came out. What else? I really enjoyed Sandsea. I think Sandsea is a banger area. Very good looking art, and the story is cool. There's cool stuff, cool story elements in the Sandsea questline. What else? That's about all I can think of for now. Stuff that pops up. Same meat had a 1400 horsepower twin turbo R8. Jesus. To twin turbo and R8, you gotta take off like the back, the rear bumper, like the visual part of the rear bumper, right? For the exhaust. Or maybe that's just how everyone does it when they do the twin turbo thing on the R8. Have you seen Whistling Diesel's R8? That thing looks sick. RXA's got the what do you call them? What do they call those engines? Fucking shit, I can't think of the name of those engines. Yeah, it's got the engine that sounds really cool. I can't think of the name of it. It's a T something. Starts with a T, I think. No, not Boxer. It's not rotary. There's a T, rotary. It's the rotary engines. Those things sound nuts. The cool thing about RX-7s, right, or the rotary engines, right, is you can add more rotors to them, and it increases the power. So you can on YouTube there's this guy that has a 10 rotor, or at least I thought it was. Maybe it was maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe it was less. So this guy, there's a guy that has like an insanely built, like just like he built it to the point where it breaks almost always, but it sounds nuts. I don't think I can find it. Maybe it wasn't 10, maybe it was like 7 or something. But he just like just built up the engine over and over and over again, and it sounds insane. That's a 4 rotor. Anyway, enough car stuff. I get on car topics on stream too often. Way too often. Those things blow up before 100,000 kilometers. Yeah, they're not known for their reliability. I always wanted an RX-7, but they seem very expensive to maintain. Seems like you gotta replace the engine in them every few miles. Looking for an active clan? I'd recommend like looking on Discord for that. You probably have it's probably the best way to find people that are playing. Cousin first car with an RX-8 blew up the first day after he got it. Yep, those things are. The guy that sold it to him probably knew it was gonna blow up, so he got out of it. That's why I bought the car I bought, right? because because it was dirt cheap, and I know Civics last, and they're very cheap for parts too. So if anything breaks, I just go to a scrapyard, and there'll be like four Civics just chilling, ready to donate some parts. Easy peasy. Those things last forever. Look pretty good though. Yeah, RX-7, RX-8, both great looking cars. Some people don't like the RX-8, but I've always liked the RX-8. Probably because I played Most Wanted when I was a kid. And the RX-8 was one of the hero cars in Most Wanted, but I've always liked the RX-8. Class am I using? Master of Moglins. Why does it not show my HP bar? What is that? What button do you click for that chat? Why is my shit not on the top left? An E92 M3 is your dream. E92 M3. I don't know my car codes for M3s. Oh, for the BMWs was an E92. Ah, it's too new. No. You want an E46? Is that it, or E36? I think it's something 6. That's a good one. Yeah, E46. Yeah. This is also not influenced by Most Wanted at all. Not at all. That's the cleanest design BMW's ever made. That is the cleanest vehicle design BMW has ever produced. The E92 has a V8. Really? Okay. Alright. What the hell? Wait, what does a BMW V8 sound like? Do they have their own, or did they buy them from like Mercedes, or? It's so loud. Sorry, chat. That sounds alright. Maybe a little anemic for a V8. A little bit. Sounds like if you modified it a little bit, that thing would be roaring. When I think of V8s, I think of like old like Chargers, like a 70s Charger. The way that thing just like shakes the whole street. Then you got a BMW over there, sound like that. Oh, it's one of your arrow keys. Oh, it's Battle Analyzer. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Bad. I like how Bad remembers my hotkeys and I don't. Appreciate it. Wait, I have players hidden too? What the fuck? How did I do that? Oh my god, how did I manage players hidden as well? There we go. You can't buy Master Moglins, and it's $100 plus shipping. but you can't buy it because it's out of stock. They said it might come back into stock in the future, so but don't hold your breath for it. Chat, do you guys think the new skate game isn't gonna be good, right? There's no chance. I wish they would make a Skate 3 remake, or not remake, but like a remastered and like PC current gen console port of Skate 3. That'd be a banger. I'd buy that. Cause there's no way the new one's gonna be any good. Like skateboarding is not that popular anymore. It's not gonna have the same feel as Skate 3 had. Yeah, and they're probably gonna be trying to use Frostbite engine or some bullshit too. So it's, man, I don't know why the thought of that just popped in my head, but that's just, man. I hope it's good though. I hope it's good, but I'm not optimistic about it. Saphira server. Sorry, I can't farm right now. My class will be here in 4 to 5 business days. Yeah, I'm farming one of the best. Okay, I'm farming for one of the best farming classes with one of the best farming classes, chat. Don't think about it too hard. I'm using one of the most powerful farming classes to farm one of the most powerful farming classes. Big brain play of the games over here. You just got 20k see when you logged in. Damn. That's where all the AC's going, huh? To you. I'm kidding. Congrats, man. Spend it wisely. Don't go blowing it on dumb stuff. I imagine most people that win ACs are just gonna go blow it on like the stupidest things. Like instant buy a 10k chest or something like that. Buy some inventory space. Do something that'll actually be useful. Oh, we're capped. Oh wait, no, we need to go to the Dark and Essence place. Cap. Yeah, you guys need to spam the blue cap emote when I get capped on the item I'm farming. I think it'd be a good thing for chat to do. Feel free to type a cap in the chat when we get capped on items. Should I get collection chest or Drudgeon and Craig? Depends. Depends. Do you do a lot of nullgap farming? Do you need Drudgeon and Craig? Are you like me and then you bought Drudgeon on the last day of farming VHL when you didn't need it anymore? We're not item capped. 10k stuff will go rare, so you should probably get that if you want the 10k stuff. Don't buy Drudgeon, it's wasteful, don't be lazy. Nah, Drudgeon's not wasteful. Well, I mean, it kind of is. Craig and Bamboozle's definitely not. Drudgeon, maybe. Maybe. You bought Drudgeon when you could sell it back. Buy tickets for Wheel of Doom. That's actually the biggest brain play. So, spin your life away on the Wheel of Doom. Did I hear about Elden Ring coming up? Pretty hype. Yeah, I'm so yeah, it's cool if you like Dark Soul. Not my type of game. But a 2K treasure chest. Treasure chest used to actually be worth buying for the enhancements. Back in my day when level 65 was the cap, and we got scammed and they never updated the enhancements. Feels weird, man. Bro, you're playing AQW. Bro. This man, bro. Dark Souls is not good. It's not fun. It's not good. Dark Souls is like the Legend of Zelda. Those games are they get blown way too hard. Just like Breath of the Wild, man. Those games are so like. Anyway, and you got game releases next year. Hopefully, Starfield, potentially. Bethesda making a good game. Bethesda making any games hasn't happened since 2015. Fallout 4 wasn't that good, to be honest. Well, it was all right. It was all right. Not great. Could have been better. A lot better. Bethesda's probably big time. They're definitely not being completely serious when they're saying they want to put more RPG elements than they had into Starfield. They literally said in an interview, Todd said, we want to be more of a hardcore RPG. They said something like that, like Morrowind or something is what they said. No shot that's happening. It's gonna be worse than Fallout 3 for RPG stuff. It's gonna be worse than, or not Fallout 3. It's gonna be worse than Fallout 4 for RPG stuff in Starfield, guaranteed. There's gonna be that dialogue option thing with a voice protagonist, and it's gonna be yes means no, yes but joking, no but means yes. And it's gonna be that again, and that's exactly what I'm expecting, so I won't be disappointed. Breath of the Wild is actually a Resident Sleeper. Alright, it's not Resident Sleeper, it's just not like a crazy 10 out of 10, it's like a solid 7 or 8 out of 10. 7. It'd be an 8 if it didn't have the weapon durability. Space games were cool in 2012. Why is Bethesda making one? See, everyone thinks it's gonna be a space game, right? It's not gonna. Okay, it's gonna be a space game, right? But the game isn't gonna take place in space. It's not gonna be like No Man. People think it's gonna. People think of like No Man's Sky or like what's that one like Kickstarter scam game where they sell like $20,000 spaceships. It's not gonna be like that. What is that game called? Star Citizen. It's not gonna be like that. I guarantee you it's not going to be like that. I don't know anything that you don't know, but here's my guarantee to you. The game will be, you have a ship. Your ship exists as kind of like a hub, and that's it. You don't fly your ship. It's going to be like Borderlands 3 if you played Borderlands 3. You have a ship. You don't do anything with it. It's just like a hub thing. It might give you the illusion that you're flying around, but you're not actually going to be piloting your ship. You're going to take that and you're going to go to planets, and planets are just going to be like a normal Bethesda game map. You're going to get out of your ship, and that'll be like the cave you leave to a normal map, and then you'll be on the normal map, and you'll go do your things, and then you fast travel back to your ship, and then you go to another area and you do your things there, and the areas will be like the different regions that they've had in previous Bethesda games, right? Like, in Skyrim, how there's like there's different holds in Skyrim, and they're different regions, right? Well, imagine each one of those is like their own planet but they're not their own planet. It's still like that, right? Where you're still walking around in the region, right? And it's probably like surrounded by a place you can't leave, and then it's not going to be like it's going to be like that. It's not going to be how people think it's going to be. It's not going to be like you flying a ship around and actually like going into orbit and landing and stuff like that. If it is, cool. That's cool. I'll look forward to that, but I highly doubt it's going to be like that. It's going to be a cool game, hopefully, because we've seen guns. So it's going to have gun mechanics. It's not just going to be swinging swords and shooting bows. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be they said it's going to be first person third, so just like Skyrim and Fallout 4. Should be cool. It's going to be a normal Bethesda game, but with like a space sort of skin on it, you know? Space politics and stuff like that. They've already said that there's 2 main factions. So that's good. New Vegas had like 4, but alright. Two's fine, I guess. What's up, man? How was your week? It's alright. Oh, yeah, I saw a Spider-Man movie. That was cool. That was cool. If you grew up watching Spider-Man, like you'll like the Spider-Man movie. I think it might be reviewing too well, to be honest. Like, people are too like I think people are a little too enthusiastic about it, which is weird to say, right? Like I'm being a downer or something, but from my expectations to watching that, from what I heard about it before I watched it, was like, oh, okay. It didn't really meet my expectations from what other people were saying about it, but solid movie. I'm not spoiling anything. No spoilers coming out of my mouth. I that is kind of a spoiler what I said about it. If you grew up watching Spider-Man movies, that you like it, but I think that already got spoiled in the trailer, right? And if what I'm saying isn't clicking in your head right now, then go watch it right now before it does get spoiled. It's still a 12-year-old rated movie, so it has limitations. I don't think that means much, the rating. You can make a good movie without it being like rated R or whatever. It doesn't have to be Deadpool. On-screen deaths would have been better though. IMO. Not to spoil anything, but you know, it's a movie. Characters die. Happens in a lot of movies. They off-screened way too much IMO. I think that's one of the downsides of those ratings. That's one of the bigger downsides. Whenever you see a rated R movie, you're like, oh yeah, the characters will, you'll actually get to see the characters die. Like, that'll actually happen. Great. It'll just be a cloud of smoke. Some people say it's the best Marvel movie. Disagree. Disagree. Big disagree. Massive disagree. Iron Man is the best Marvel movie. And if you haven't seen Iron Man, go watch it. The first one. You probably have. There's probably no one watching us that hasn't. But if you haven't, go see it. I wish the Marvel Universe was more like the first Iron Man movie, to be honest. Endgame was great. Endgame was good. Endgame was cool. I'd be down to watch Endgame again. I've only seen it once, like the night it came out in theaters. I'd be down to watch it again, to be honest. Probably will one day. Oh my god, I have UI hidden again? Got it. People saying it's great are probably due to nostalgia. Yeah, I feel like that. Yeah, that's why it got reviewed so high. It's definitely nostalgia stuff. And nostalgia bait's heavy. For sure. For sure, that's... yeah. I'm probably overly excited for the new Miles Morales movie. Whatever that's called, Spider-Verse. Give me that movie, please. I hope it doesn't disappoint. I hope it lives up to the first one. I can't wait for that one. That was my favorite Spider-Man movie. I think that's the best Spider-Man movie. No, I haven't seen Venom 2. Should I watch it? I heard bad things about it, so I didn't see it. I like the first... I didn't like the first Venom, but... well, I liked it. I didn't hate the first Venom as much as other people did. I feel like I liked it more than most. I like the actor that plays Venom. Tom Hardy. I also like the actor that plays Carnage in 2. What's his name? Woody Harrelson? That's his name, right? I think he's a great actor. Venom 2 is garbage. What's the scoring like? Now everything's said and done with that one. Venom 2. Ooh, Venom. Ooh, Venom. 6 out of 10 on IMDb. That Eminem song's pretty catchy too. I didn't like that when I first heard it, but the Eminem Venom song's actually pretty decent. If you guys are Eminem fans, he has a verse on the new Dre track that came out in GTA too. You can look it up. It's called Gospel on YouTube. I can't play it on here, of course, but if you're an Eminem fan, it's a new track that came out recently with Dre. It's got 48 on Metacritic and 58 on Rotten Tomatoes. It's got an 84% audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. What the hell? 58% from critics. So very mixed. Ooh, Venom. I like the first Venom more than I did the second one. Oh, yeah, so the second one? You think it's worth watching? Bad? Because Carnage is a cool character, but I don't know, it seemed like the portrayal from the trailers didn't seem quite how it should have been. It seemed a little bit too like grounded in reality compared to his like comic book character. I feel like they probably dropped the ball on that. I haven't seen the movie, but I feel like that's probably why people don't like about it. The villain probably got scuffed. Sure. Not a movie worth waiting 3.5 years for. I never expected them to make a sequel to the first Venom, if I'm being honest. So I wasn't waiting for it. What am I farming after at Legion Rev? I don't know. I think it's gonna be the armor, the damage boost on it. I don't know though. Well, wait, maybe some more new farming stuff will come up by the time I have LR. Yeah, AFDL maybe. Now they have to make more because they connected Venom and Spider-Man. Oh, they connected it to the current Spider-Man arc? That's weird. Oh, okay. From watching the... Never mind. You wouldn't know that from the movie that I've seen recently. Wait, why? Wait. That's one thing I don't like about MCU movies, is the existence of the MCU makes the movies weird. Like, you would think that if there's something like bad happening in New York, for example, like, you'd think a few more of the people based in New York would be showing up to fight a big bad guy, right? In the Marvel universe. Like, not even just in the MCU, like, just in general. Like, there's so many Marvel super, like, heroes based out of New York. So you think if, like, Spider-Man was out there, like, fighting a baddie, you think maybe a few more would show up, like, if there's a building on, like if they're, like, destroying, like a big landmark building in a fight. Like, you think maybe the attention to a few other heroes would you know, maybe their spider senses would be tingling a little bit or something. You know, maybe that would happen more. Maybe it should happen more often, you know? Don't complicate things. I know, it's one of those things when you're watching the movie, you're like, why is Spider-Man like fighting this big bad guy by himself? Like, like what are the other heroes in the city doing, man? They're sleeping? Well, they sleeping this day. I've never seen Doctor Strange. Never seen Doctor Strange. I watched the whole Avengers arc. I saw like all the movies. I didn't see the second. I've never seen the second Thor movie. I've never seen the Ant-Man movies. Oh no, I think I watched the first Ant-Man movie. I didn't see the second Ant-Man movie. Yeah, I watched the first one. I haven't seen the second Thor movie. I watched Ragnarok in the first one. Is there a third one? I don't know. Yeah, and I didn't see the one with the guy with the rings and whatnot. Yeah, Doctor Strange. I didn't watch this movie either. It's a sin? Was it good? Yeah, I watched the Avengers like not knowing the arc from the Doctor Strange movies, so. Green Lantern. I'm glad Ryan Reynolds got to play Deadpool after the Green Lantern movie flopped hard. Cause he did a great job with that role. It would have been funny if they had a Deadpool cameo in the Avengers movie as well. That would have been great. They should have done that. They should have done that. Would I rate the new Spider-Man? 8 out of 10. I would go more in depth on that review, but it'd be too spoilery. I'll talk about it maybe more later, I guess. I don't know. Because I know it just came out recently, so not a lot of people have seen it yet. Definitely pacing issues, I would IMO. Although I feel like movie pacing is like really hard to get down, but I feel like it could have had a better run up, I think. And the second arc was really weird. The way they were going about it. Anyway. Art pacing was awful. They could have done way better with the reveals as well. IMO. They were kind of just like, yeah, whatever. Like, the way they did that was really lazy, in my opinion. Like, super, super lazy. When I was watching, I was like, what the fuck? Like, really? That's how? Really? Really, dude? Really, dude? That's how? Really, dude? Come on. But yeah, there was... Anyway. Farming this will be long. Yeah. This is the longest farm in the game for the... Well, one of the longest farms in the game. For Legion Rev. Far From Home? Far From Home was not great. I didn't like it that much, to be honest. I think I liked the first Tom Holland movie. I can't remember though. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah. The first one had what's his name in it, right? Donald Glover. Yeah, I like that one. That was good. Was Far From Home the one with the Iron Man? With the, like, fairy? Or whatever that was? I think it was, right? Yeah, that one was not the best. What's the OST playing right now? It's from Smash. I don't know. Plays in Melee. But I think it's from another game. I don't know exactly. Far From Home was Mysterio. Oh, wait. Have they done 3 Tom Holland? Or, wait, are they on their 4th Tom Holland movie already? Holy shit. No, it wasn't Far From Home the second one, right? No, just 3rd. Okay, yeah. Wait, was Iron Man in the first one? Which Tom Holland Spider-Man had Iron Man in it? It was the first one, right? If it wasn't the Mysterio one. You know who they need to make a movie for? Fucking, they need to make a movie for, or just continue the TV show for the Punisher. That guy played, what's his name? John, Brenthal or something like that? That guy played that role so well. I want to see way more of that. If you guys haven't seen The Punisher, I think it was a Netflix like Marvel thing before Disney Plus came out, and it got canceled because of Disney Plus. And go watch it. It has 2 seasons. It's actually really good, like very good. It's by far the best like Marvel TV show thing they made. They need to do more of that. Captain America's Civil War is the one with Iron Man and Spider-Man. Where Spider-Man's like saving a ferry or whatever, that was Civil War? Holy shit, that got mixed up for me. Really? I guess all those movies kind of blend together. Back in our day, Tobey Maguire was only Spider-Man. That was Homecoming. I don't know, I got it all mixed up. He appeared in Avengers First Then Got His Own movies. Yeah, I don't remember any of this. It's all the Avengers shit's a blur. Spider-Man saved the boat in his first solo movie. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, so okay, so his first like actual movie. Okay. Let me see the boat. Well, I remember from the first movie, from the Spider-Man solo one, was like the like Mary Jane's like dad. With I don't want to spoil the fucking. I think that was a good that whole part of the movie was pretty cool. That was good one writers. Oh yeah, they introduced the Tom Holland Spider-Man with the airport fight scene from Civil War, yeah. Weird place to introduce them, to be honest, but... Ferry, laugh my ass off. Yeah, the ferry. The boat. Cars and people. Have fun, good luck farming. Thanks, man. Spider-Man versus Venom. Yeah, that's probably their. I think they're. Oh, never. I didn't even say anything. Yeah, I think Tom Holland and Hardy might be in a movie together in the future. Perhaps. It would make sense, right? With those two lines going, those two plot lines going along each other. It's kind of weird it hasn't already happened, to be honest. It's weird that they introduced like a Carnage and stuff before they even did that. Punisher needs a new season? Yes. It's a sin. It's an actual shame that it got canceled. I imagine the ratings were good for it too, right? For the Punisher. Like, I imagine people are watching it. I know I really liked it. Took you a week to get Yami? Damn, okay. Anyone watching The Witcher? I saw a little bit of it. It was pretty alright. A little bit. For the first few episodes of The Witcher that I saw, there was way too much like boring politics bullshit happening. With like elves and shit. Like I was like, oh my god, I don't remember this from the last season, and I don't care. I don't care about your elven politics. Like there was way too much of that shit happening in the first like 2 or 3 episodes of The Witcher I saw so far. I haven't watched past that yet, and hopefully that stuff stops. But yeah, that's like that stuff was, yeah. Wait, is Venom in a different universe than Spider-Man right now? Is that how that actually is right now? Is Tom Hardy in a different universe than Tom Holland at the moment? I thought they were in the same one. I thought that was current arc. Wait, is Hardy not Venom at the end of the new Venom movie? Am I spoiling myself? Tom Hardy is in another universe, but a part of Venom stayed in the Spider-Man. What the fuck is happening with these timelines, man? They're actually doing universe. Oh shit! Sorry, chat. Ooh, just punch my mic. They're actually doing like universe jumps and shit in the MCU now. That's interesting. Or capped. Uno más, I think. Yeah, uno más. One more, chat, one more. Last one. It can't be Tom Hardy. So there's gonna be a new Venom. Or Holland's gonna get the ooze, or whatever they call that shit. There's no way they're gonna do a Spider-Man 3 again, right? No chance they do Spider-Man 3 again. No chance. No chance they're doing that. No, they can't. They better not. They better not do that. That's most likely what's gonna happen. I hope not. You know what would be cool? You know what would be cool? Live action Miles Morales. It's not gonna happen. But that would be cool. That would be cool. They kind of I don't want to say it, but it seemed like it. Anyway, 1,000 more of these contracts, and I never want to see this Dracolich again. Emo Tom Holland. Yeah, he's gonna have to do that dance down the street and stuff. Oh my god, I hope that doesn't happen. Ugh. There are gauntlets and wands in AQ now. There's guns as well. There's weapon animations for 2 guns. Why did Yoshino just type butter on in one way to ruin the boy's career? Yeah, poor Tom Holland, man. You have directors telling him to dance while walking down the street. Barino. Wait, was there a moderator message before the butter on thing? Doesn't look like it. That's my total spent on AQ. Not as much as that guy that has like 1.5 million AC spent in the current event. Not as much as that guy I spent the last like few days in this game. There's always been wands in AQ. Greasy, yeah bud, greasy. We won't have a Venom crossover as long as Disney has rights. Unless they make a non-comic canon, all Spider-Man comics where the Venom lead to Carnage, and in the Amazing Ultimate Spider-Man comics. Well, we know from the Sam Raimi movies that they don't give a shit about that, right? Where do you think they're gonna adhere more to actual canon? I don't think they will. I think they're just gonna do what seems fun. We haven't met Gwen in the current arc for Tom Holland, right? Or have we? I don't think we have. Do you think there should be a... Do you think the 600k AC or 10-year class should be buffed? No. They shouldn't even exist. I get a Finland flag item after Yoshino said butter on. That's cool. There's a new Thor movie coming out next year? Really? Man, Chris Hemsworth or whatever his name is really got a good gig with those movies, huh? That guy really he landed a good gig, that's for sure. Jesus. Sad we'll never see another Robert Downey Iron Man movie though. Maybe for the best though. Turn more into like a Jack Sparrow type thing, where it just goes on for too long. I love Fat Thor. Playing that, he's getting those Fortnite dubs. The first movie and a lot of voice lines in the second movie are comic canon. The most recent movie went more canon towards the games. Towards what games? With the Sony game, the recent Sony games? PlayStation games? Also, December 28th, I'm buying 4K AC. Should I get SSOT? I don't know if you like SSOT. It kind of got nerfed with like the DPS cap on it and stuff recently, so it's not going to be as banger as it used to be in like old videos and stuff. I check a more recent video someone made. I haven't made any recent videos on it, but I check more recent content made on it from other channels. See what they think about it. Do other channels make like they do, right? Like update. I don't know. I don't watch any other AQ content, but I'm sure someone made a video about new SSOT, the new nurse. Do I think the new chest is any good? It's all right. The new Spider-Man director confirmed that Venom and Spider-Man won't meet. Yeah, they're definitely meeting. There's no chance they're not. Tom Hardy and Tom Holland will be in the same movie for sure. For sure. There's no way they're building their arcs to not. They're definitely meeting. I don't think it matters. I think what the movies do is they'll pick and choose what comic, what like they'll take stories from certain comics and then they'll kind of like piece them together like a puzzle, right? They don't stick with like one storyline most of the time. They pick which stories from which comics they want to use and they use those ones. They don't. And sometimes they mix them up and stuff. They don't like stick to one firm story, usually. The current AC chest right now, I don't think it's worth, but it might be worth next week when all the items are actually in it. Hopefully. I already bought it, so hopefully, but yeah, I think it will definitely be more worth it next week. But usually 10k chests just aren't worth it in general. Like, you can only wear one armor at a time, you know? You know what I'm excited for? I'm excited that the last Fast and Furious movie critically flopped harder than any other Fast and Furious movie. So you know they're going to do another it's gonna be another switcheroo. They're gonna go in another direction with it, which is going to be weird, but I don't know where they're going, but they'll be going somewhere else. Because the last time that happened, they pivoted. The last time they had a thing like that, they pivoted. So they're gonna have to pivot again. It's gonna be I'm interested in what's gonna happen with that. It might be terrible, but it's gonna happen again. The last 3 movies are basically the same. Yeah, after 5, it's like they're basically all the same. But it seems like people are not happy with that anymore. So they're gonna have to do something else. Maybe my perception's just wrong on that. Maybe they'll keep doing the same shit they're doing because they're still making money off of it, but I didn't go and see the last one. I didn't pay any money to see the last one. And I did for the few before that. So I wasn't in those box office numbers. Not that my money matters for anything, but I imagine there's other people like me. VHL is way easier to get than when originally released. Way easier. Orders of magnitude easier. Nobody farmed it in the original incarnation of its farming though. You didn't have enough time before they changed it. And even after they changed it, they added like stuff like Swindle, which makes it even easier than it was. Even after the change. Tobey Maguire got old? Yeah, no shit. He was like 30. Tobey was like in his late 20s, early 30s in the first Spider-Man movie, wasn't he? He's like in his 40s or... How old is Tobey Maguire? He's gotta be like in his late 40s now, right? Yeah, he's 46. 46. He was like in his late 20s, I think, recording it, like being a high school student in the first Spider-Man. Justice League Snyder Cut is the only movie I find good this year. That's just me. I haven't seen any of the Justice League stuff. Is any of that good? I haven't watched any of that. It looks so bad from the trailers and stuff that I just didn't even watch any of it. I'm like, ugh, gross. The Dark Knight was sick. It just does not look like Christopher Nolan did such a good job with The Dark Knight. The DC movies will live in the shadow of that forever. He was 33 in the first movie. Damn, okay. 33-year-old high school student, by the way. Yeah, VHL was impossible when it first released. It had the same requirements it has right now for the rodents, but it was RNG. It was a daily RNG with the same requirements to turn it in. Imagine that shit. Imagine they tried to pull that shit on us in this game. Who designed that quest? Actual Satan designed that quest. Yeah, it wasn't even that high of drop chance either. It was like 10% or some shit. But it was RNG whether or not you're actually gonna get the drop. Then I watched the new Spider-Man movie? Yeah, I saw it. I saw the new Spooderman. It was alright. Definitely worth seeing. Are there any other good movies coming out anytime soon? You know what movie I was disappointed in? The Black Widow movie. What do you guys think of that? I didn't like it. Alright, it has moments, but all in all, it was not the greatest. Upcoming films. So I'm looking forward to Into the Spider-Verse, the second one. John Wick 4, of course. Give me more of that, please. There's an Uncharted movie coming out with Tom Holland and what's his name? Fucking the Boston guy. What the fuck's his name? Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, that guy, Mark Wahlberg. I don't know if that movie's probably gonna be pretty weird, but I'm down to see it. That might be good. How many Minions movies are they making? We just not with the Minions? There's gonna be a whole generation of children that really like Minions. It's gonna be like their SpongeBob. This new Puss in Boots movie coming out. The 3 Diablos. He's got 3 little kitties. Looks adorable. There's a Batman movie on there. Looks kind of edgy from the title card thing, or from the thing there, the poster thing. Donkey needs his own movie. The voice actor for Donkey, what's his name? Eddie something? What's he doing these days? Donkey. Eddie Murphy? Or is that the wrong one? Is that a different guy I'm thinking of? What is he up to? Wait, wasn't he in a movie recently? Eddie... Oh wow, he looks like he put on some weight. Oh, he was in Coming to America too. Yeah, I watched this. That movie was interesting. Not very good. I watched like half of it. Wait, Eddie Murphy really hasn't been in anything in a while. It's a good voice actor. His latest work was Swamp Stories from DreamWorks Shrek. He did something in 2019 that I never even heard of. He's been on Saturday Night Live since 1980, up to 2019. A comedy festival, Coming to America. Oh, he's in a new comedy project that's unannounced. Oh, so it looks like he's like doing stuff again. Beverly Hills Cop 4. Oh, it looks like he's... Oh, cool. So it looks like he's coming back and doing stuff. Cool. There's like a big gap there for a few years. You're killing me, Korey. What am I killing you? Or A50? Hopefully I can go to someone. Sorry. Distracted. He's rich, he doesn't need to do anything. True, yeah, he's got all that Shrek money and all that Beverly Hills Cop money and all that shit. Yeah, I saw those Beverly Hills Cop movies so many times on TV. I probably watched them all like 5 times. Cause back when you had like cable TV, right? Like you just watch whatever movie was on, right? They were playing Beverly Hills Cop all the time. And what was it? The one with the bad boys or whatever, that one too. Those cop movies are playing all the time. What do I think of Matrix? I've only seen the first Matrix movie, and I've seen it like 2 or 3 times. I've never watched the second or third. There's 3, right? I've only watched the first one. I should probably watch the second and third, to be honest. I've never seen them. They might be cool. I don't know. I've heard like mixed reviews on them. Like some people like them, some people don't. And I read that the second and third Matrix movie were shot at the same time. So it'd probably be a good thing to like watch them back to back too. Because they were shot at the same time. New one's coming out. It looks... I don't know what the new one looks like. I don't know. I haven't seen too many trailers or anything. I saw that like Unreal Engine demo thing they did that looks like shit, but I mean it looks alright I guess, but it looks weird, IMO. For a video game graphics demo, it's not that great, but I guess it's more of a engine tech demo than a graphics tech demo. Other people seem to be impressed by it. Yeah. Wait till Demon Slayer releases another movie. It's gonna be another anime movie topping the annual box offices. Yeah, anime fans they're an interesting bunch of people. I've never watched an anime movie. Whenever there's an anime movie in the anime I'm watching, like in the like watch order, I always skip them. I'm like, nah. I'm just gonna keep watching the series. I don't get why people like the movies. When I'm watching anime, I'm like, I'm here for the series. Movie, nah, it's just gonna be a bunch of fighting. I don't care. Let's move on. All the movies come out in this series as episodes like 2 months later. Oh, really? Oh, it's probably good to just skip them though. It's a bridge between season 1 and 2. Yeah, I take a boat under those bridges, you know. I'm like the worst anime fan known to man though. I don't. The most recent anime I watched came out in like the early 2000s. I think it ended in like 2006. And the next one I want to watch is Cowboy Bebop, which I think that ended in the early 2000s as well. So I'm just watching old shit. I'll watch all the new stuff when it's over, I guess. And the Demon Slayer arc's like fully finished. Then it's my time to check that one out. I don't get caught up in any anime hype or anything like that. Everyone on this planet's watched Attack on Titan. I actually stopped. I didn't watch the full thing. I stopped at like season 3 or something. I got kind of bored of it, to be honest. It wasn't going anywhere. I mean, it was going somewhere, I guess, but I was just like, Maybe I watched too much of it all at once, and I got kind of like, it got played out. I don't know. The whole gimmick got kind of like, it wore out on me pretty quick. The Attack on Titan. I think I'm gonna wait. I know where I am in the series, and I think I'm just gonna wait for them to actually like finish the series and then watch it. I don't like and then finish it from where I stopped. Cause yeah, they still have more seasons to go, right? I watched the live action Death Note movie right after I finished watching Death Note for the first time, and it was fucking hilarious. It was so funny. Like, I was like, what? It was like watching a high school film project after watching that somehow landed William Dafoe. It was so weird. It was just bizarre. Like, it was. If you guys have never seen the Death Note live action and you've seen the Death Note anime, you should definitely watch it. It's the most bizarre shit. That's like probably the best way to describe it. It's like the Archie comic live action without the killing. There's killing in Death Note. We could rule this city. That's understandable. They're usually fillers. Oh, yeah, in the anime movies? Yeah. I've never watched one. Even for series I really, really like my favorite anime stuff, I don't watch the movies. Just not why I'm watching. I'm there to watch like the TV episode things, not the movie parts. Like, I watched the Breaking Bad movie that came out like years after the Breaking Bad thing finished because I really liked Breaking Bad, and the movie just like wasn't worth watching, to be honest. I kind of regret watching it. Like, it was just weird. That's probably not comparable to like how the anime movies do with the, like, in between seasons and stuff like that, but Korey in the House doesn't have a movie. I've seen every episode of Korey in the House. Not even lying. Not even joking. I've seen every episode of Korey in the House. See you later, man. Thanks for farming with us. Ayo, need to get back to work. Hey, see you later, Jack. Have a good one. Have fun at work. Or try to, I guess. Work can be fun sometimes. Hey, Shab, what's up, man? How close are you to LR? This is the 20th of the first quest. So we're finished the first quest after we turn this in. I'm the presidential candidate of having some fun. Yeah, they go. What's the Korey the Host theme? The banger. Oh no, he says I'm officially the candidate of having some fun. What a weird time. Live action Disney stuff. They still make live action Disney stuff? I wonder. Like, is there like a modern day like Hannah Montana or something like that? Or like That's So Raven? Like, do they still make that shit? They probably do, right? There's still kids watching that stuff. Love your videos, man. Thanks. How much do I have for the others? I haven't done the others. One Piece will have a live action? How? Okay, so when I've never watched One Piece, but I've like seen like clips of like the animation and stuff, right? And I had a One Piece fighting video game on the GameCube, so I know some of the characters from that and like the style and stuff. I never watched any One Piece. I didn't even know what One Piece was. I just had a game of it. I don't know where I got the game, but anyway, how do you do live action One Piece? Those characters look bizarre. How do you make that live action? You need heavy CG. It just doesn't seem worth it. Like, at that point, just animate it. This stuff shouldn't be made in live action. Just shouldn't. It's not the medium for it. You know what might be really cool is the new Mario movie. Or not cool, but what's the word for it? Very interesting. Very, very interesting. The new Mario movie with the fucking, what's his name? Chris Pratt or whatever. That's going to be something to look out for. I'm definitely checking that out. Just don't do live action anime. Has there ever been a good live action anime adaptation? I didn't mind Ghost in the Shell with what's her name? Scarlett Johansson or whatever. I didn't mind that. Although I didn't watch I never saw the original before that. So I went in with not knowing the original anime. I didn't mind the live action for that. I thought it did a alright job at doing a movie sort of thing. It wasn't crazy good, but it wasn't like terrible. Could have been better, I guess. Has there been any other ones? Any other live action anime that was actually decent? What's the Furious server? Eminem in the live action Tokyo Revengers. What? I just googled that, and the first thing that pops up is Tokyo Revengers Fight Edit the Real Slim Shady. What the fuck is this? Tokyo Revengers AMV Till I Collapse. Live action Tokyo Revengers film manga begins streaming. Oh, that looks so weird. Just stop. Hey, Slim Shady, that's my girl, dog. I don't give a fuck. I came here to piss the world off. Do you recommend the series? Have you... Hey, I come from the Church of Arcane. Have you seen our holy gospel? If you're looking for a series to watch and you haven't seen Arcane, go check it out. It's on Netflix, Pirate Bay, wherever you want to watch it. Go check it out. Banger. Riot Games spent way too much money on that show, and it paid off. Already seen it. There's a new Witcher season. If you like live action stuff. I don't know if the second season's any good, but the first one was pretty decent. Oh, Chev, have you seen all of the new Witcher season? I've only watched the first few, like 2 or 3 episodes. You seen the whole thing? It's good? That's good. It's good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I don't want them to do The Witcher dirty, man. Because that cyberpunk anime still needs to come out. And I don't... CD Projekt Red... I mean, it's not a CD Projekt Red thing, but... I'm hoping the cyberpunk anime doesn't get too, like, poorly affected by the game, you know? how many skins did it cost to make Arcane? It was probably like one day's worth of a new patch, like a new patch hitting with new like skins. Like it's probably like one day of them like selling like beach skins or whatever, and that's what they spend on that anime, which is still an insane amount of money probably. Like one Misfortune Beach skin worth of animation, one day's sales. Did CD Projekt Red even make money off of Cyberpunk? Yes, they made a boatload of dollary dues. The game had astronomical amounts of hype, and barely anyone refunded it. So, I mean, quite a few people refunded it, but not to the point where it was above like 10% or anything. Their investors, I saw a thing where their investors were suing them because there's no because I think they canceled the multiplayer version or some shit, and the investors were banking on that to make like a shit ton of money from microtransactions. God, investors are the fucking worst. People that invest in video game companies actually just ruin the gaming industry. They're actually like the worst fucking people imaginable. Probably not all of them. There's probably some people invested in video game companies that just like the companies and believe in them and whatnot, and like that's that, right? But God, there's some fucking just some fucking awful people. Like, could not care less about anything other than just money. Imagine going through life and just being a fucking money goblin. Where's the money? Numbers in my bank account. Money. Oh boy. How's the farming session going? Great. I'm completely sane and I just doing great. Can't you tell? It wasn't playable. It wasn't okay. On your bed. Yes, I think some people's hardware was inadequate to run Cyberpunk's game. I'm not gonna say anything too stupid, but yes. I love this shit when Cyberpunk came out. I was playing it and streaming it, and the game was just like, it was like lower frame rate than I'd like, but it's like still running at 60 plus FPS all the time and stuff. And people are coming to my chat on my stream and be like, "This game just doesn't run on my PS4." I'm like, alright, and I saw the gameplay and it looked like a fucking, like, it looks worse than the AQW gameplay you're seeing on the screen right now. Trying to run on a PlayStation. The game ran so poorly. I can't believe they released that. Like, I can't believe they even decided that it should be coming out on the last gen consoles, on the PS4 and the Xbox One. I cannot believe they even did that. That was just, it was like, holy shit. It looks oh, if they didn't do that, they would have had a much better launch. They would have they would have kept a lot of their reputation if they didn't do that. Like, they actually just burnt their reputation for a pile of money. What are you gonna do about that, though? It's one of the reasons why Bethesda's only gonna release Starfield on the PS5, or not PS5, but the Series S and X. It's not gonna get an Xbox One release. Well, that hasn't been confirmed, but I would bet a lot of money that that's gonna be the case. Because hardware matters a lot for new games. Why do people need lots of money? They don't. They just turn into goblins. People don't need bunches of money. They turn into goblins, they get habits, they need to feed their habits, you know? A vicious cycle of greed. Which is understandable. Humans are humans. We do stupid shit. It is what it is. Is it worth it to get a PS5? I think it's worth it to get a PS5 if you can find one for a retail price. It's definitely not worth it to buy one from a scalper. Unless you're really down bad console only gamer. The disc version of the PS5 at MSRP, I'd probably buy one myself right now if I could. Well, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't, but I would think about it. It's not bad. Not a bad deal for how decent that hardware is. The thing is, though, you can't find one at MSRP. If I was gonna get a console, though, I'd get an Xbox. Of the two consoles, if I had to pick one. I think the Xbox has more games I'd actually want to play. But I'm a weirdo, though. And by weirdo, I mean I'm not too big of a fan of third-person story, over-the-shoulder movie games. It's okay to play them once in a while, but that's not my main games I like to play. That seems like the reason you get a Sony console. Seems like the reason to get one. Seems like Microsoft owns Obsidian and Exile, Bethesda. Fucking don't they have like the Stalker devs as well? Like all those RPGs. Care way more about those than any Sony game. Predator Hunting Grounds is probably one of my favorite games in the last few. Wait, I've never even heard of that. What is that? Oh, this video game? Wait, that's one of your favorite games? I thought this was pretty bad. Oh, very positive. Wait, people actually... Wait, what? Oh. Oh, it's one of those like monster versus a group of people games. And I'm not too big of a fan of those. It's got good reviews though. Cool. Yeah, not my type of game. And yeah, I've seen that game. It's very rare that there's games I don't know about. I spend so much time watching like YouTube videos about like obscure video games and shit. Like I just know like I go down rabbit holes on YouTube where I'm just like looking up like random videos about that like cover like just the most random games you probably don't know anything about. I'm a big fan of third-person games. I like first-person way more. Way more. I make exceptions for stuff like Grand Theft Auto, like very good third-person games, but I think first-person is my preferred camera angle for a video game, usually. Driving games are an exception. I think that's why Grand Theft Auto is one of the exceptions, right? Because you do a lot of driving in third person. I played Middle Earth. I played a little bit of the first one and got bored of it. It felt like the game was unfinished when I was playing it. Like it felt like a fantasy game that they didn't have enough resources to make it proper. That's what which I get. They were working within a budget and they did what they did, right? And some people really like that game and that's good. But when I was playing it, it felt like it was like lacking. I feel weird saying that. Like I feel like it's such like a snooty thing to say, right? Like this video game didn't have a big enough budget, but like it just felt like I don't know. Like for a game like that, it like I don't know. I feel like if they allocated more resources towards it, it would have done way better, and it would have been like a much bigger thing for them. But Warner Brothers just cheaped out big time. I think the Mad Max game was good. That did well. Kind of a similar vein to the Middle Earth game. I think that Mad Max game was very nice. I wish they would have made a sequel to it with Fury Road and stuff coming out. I would play another Mad Max game if they made one. I wish they would. The Nemesis system makes it good. Yeah, that didn't really suck me in to the game, to be honest. But that third person like sword combat is not my favorite. I think one of the reasons I played, like whenever I played Skyrim, I always try to do like sword and shield playthroughs, or like a sword, like two-handed, one-handed, dual daggers, and I never like it. I always go back to like using spells or using a bow. I think I just don't like sword combat in video games. Just not a fan. Just never feels right. Or there usually is a better option. Have I ever enjoyed a game? I'm trying to think. There was this samurai game on the PlayStation 2 that had very good sword combat. I can't remember what it was called though, but it was really fun. But I was also a kid, so very young, so young I don't even remember the name of it, but it was kind of a fun sword game. Wii Sports Resort had a good sword game with the Wii Motion Plus. If you had two Wii Motion Pluses, playing them with a friend, that was good. That was a good sword game. Have I played Sekiro? No, I haven't. Do I use bots? Nope. Can you item a donate Master Moglins? You cannot. Hero Mart item. Driving in first person is hard for me. Driving in first person works for racing sim games. It doesn't work for like normal racing games. Old school RuneScape, never got into it. Kind of wish I did, to be honest. Probably more viewers right now. Jokes. Ghost of Tsushima is good. It's a good sword game. Is that on PC? Might check it out. Isn't there still a pretty big RuneScape community, right? Like, people still make RuneScape videos and stuff like that that still pull in like a million views. That's crazy for a game that old, right? It's crazy. It's still got a large community around it. What's the best upgrade package? I actually made a video very recently about the best bonus packs, man. Check that video out and check out the comments. The comments also, people commented what their favorite ones were. And they had some good reasoning behind why they liked the bonus packages that they liked in the comment section. So I'd recommend checking that out. It's one of my recent uploads in the past like month. If you go back on the channel. It's called like top 5 bonus packages or something. I can't remember the exact names of them and stuff like that off the top of my head. Sneaky Archer will always be the Skyrim experience. Yes, sir. And when the next Elder Scrolls game comes out, that's probably all playing that as well. Done. Goodbye. Abandon. Finito. One, two, three, 4, 5,000. That's not too bad, actually. That's way better than the first one. Wait, how many times? It's 30,000? Kill me. That's a bunch of jumps too, right? Oh my god. Is it a bunch of running? It's probably a bunch of running too. Shit. This might be worse than the first part. Yeah, we might start this. We might start fresh on this another day. I think we've been at it for a while on the stream today. I think it's a good place to put a little bookender on it here, finishing the first part. Cause we're gonna have to go find all the. Fuck, that's gonna be annoying. Not looking forward to doing that. Hey, thanks for tuning in, though. Hey, there's 50 people here. If you haven't left a like on the stream, leave a like. Maybe we'll hit 100 before it's over. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, well yeah, that's gonna be the end of the stream for me. We've been live for almost 4 hours now, for 3 hours 40 minutes. I didn't even plan on streaming today. I just kind of felt like it, so I started up the stream, and there we go. We got some Revenant farming done. Good to get that done. Probably do another Revenant farming stream. Although I'll be live on Wednesday. That'll be the next stream. I think was it Sunday today? Monday, Tuesday? Oh, maybe I'll do a stream tomorrow or Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. I'm not gonna commit to doing one, but there'll definitely be one on Wednesday because that's when the next release for AQ is. It's not on Friday. It's on Wednesday for some reason. So that's the next stream. So I'll be live then. So see you there if you're tuning in for that. But no, it's not late. It's only 7 p.m. for me. I need to go get something to eat though. I definitely need some food. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in and all that. And yeah, leave a like on the stream if you like it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And thanks for all the support on the streams and stuff, guys. Really appreciate that. It's been a good month for the channel, so thank you. And yeah, have a great rest of your week. Great Christmas season, holidays, all that stuff, whether you celebrate or not. Have a holly jolly whatever, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.